Welcome to the All Signs read, and I'm starting out with Aries. This one will be for love life. Please hit the like button, subscribe, comment, let me know how the reading resonates. I appreciate it. That helps my channel out and it helps me to know if the reading resonates or not, or if you like the reading or not. All right. You guys got the Ten of Wands sideways. So you feel like your love life is halfway. You feel like your love life is complicated. Like it's complicated. You know, sometimes it can be rough and weigh heavy on you. Sometimes it could be feel like a burden or kind of difficult to carry because of all the other things that you have to deal with. And other times you may feel like a bit lighthearted with your love life. It may be that it feels like it's too much to be involved, or it's too much work to do when it comes to your love life, especially when it comes to getting something off the ground, getting something to work, or putting in the effort that it takes to put yourself back out there. And other times you may just want to take a lighthearted approach. This feels more like for a singles Aries. I don't do the readings based off if you're single or a couple. It's just that whatever energy comes up, if it makes sense for you, if it resonates, then it's for you. And if it doesn't, then check the next All Signs read. I have another All Signs read that I did, how they feel for you, if you check my channel. But interesting enough, you're coming out of suffering, coming out of despair. Though you may still feel uncomfortable or not too happy or thrilled with whatever is going on in your love life, it feels more like because you just don't see where the options are, or you feel like maybe it's a mystery to you who is available to you or who is for you. And because a lot of people you're aware wear masks, a lot of people you're aware of, they put on fronts and they're hiding behind this and that. And also you're like I said, you probably find it hard to figure out where your person is, or where you stand with somebody, or where you stand with others. Any bad energy that you were experiencing before, you're coming out of that. Disappointments and heartbreaks, any baggage or hangups, you're coming out of that. You're learning to release and let that go as you have balance. But it's still, nonetheless, it can be a bit complex to navigate your love life, is what I feel like for you guys. Everything is not always clear to you, and that can feel like a burden. Let's see what else is going on here for Aries love life type. I don't know why so many cards come out. I don't want that many. You're struggling to maintain your faith in that something can be for you or work out for you when it comes to your love life. You're also struggling with letting down your guard and your expectations that everything has to be a certain way, like this or that has to be perfect, and the person has to have this or that, or meet these kind of standards. I feel like you guys, you're struggling with standards and expectations, and your faith, you're kind of struggling with that too. You're trying to maintain your faith and be hopeful, but at the same time you're struggling with that. Like, you guys are back and forth. You really are dealing with a lot of complex energy and complex feelings and emotions, and trying to push forward with a fresh mind and attitude and open heart, while at the same time trying to release old baggage. And some of you have been able to let some of that go while it still lingers a bit. You got grief sideways, impatience sideways. Like, all this sideways energy is like, you guys are literally you're really back and forth. You're really trying to navigate all this, and it's a bit of a struggle. Other times you're able to feel okay or feel fine, but I don't feel like I need these other cards. I don't feel like I need those other cards, so I'm just gonna let that be. Let's see, in terms of what's a prediction, in terms of what's coming up for you guys. What's coming up for you guys in your love life? What's coming up for you guys? And then I'll move on to your spiritual advice. What's coming up for Aries in their love life? There it is. There it is. Another sideways card. You guys coming up, something or someone, memories as well. I want to say you guys are going to be faced with this challenge of letting your past go versus wanting to, you know, cherish the past is kind of what I'm getting. So I feel like it's going to be a struggle between your future and your past is kind of what I'm getting for some of you, where others of you, it's just going to be the struggle of not looking back to your past and not, and maybe struggling with if you should deal with someone from your past. It's possible even that someone from your past may possibly return, but will only be allowed back into your life upon you deciding if you're going to accept them or not. Whereas others of you are going to be looking at, it's going to be like you really wanting to let go of the past and move forward to the future. And there may be new options that you're going to be kind of teetering back and forth between the new versus the old. You know, somebody new versus someone you've already been dealing with, or somebody from the past. And if you want to try new opportunities and options in your love life, or if you want to stick with what you know because it's comfortable to you, you know, some of you, you're going to really cling to good times and memories that you have had with someone. And but I feel like you're ready to move on to possibly something better, or to something or someone new, or to the future. You know, but you're still struggling to not look back at either something that did work out or something that didn't work out, or at something that you're not sure you should let go of. It's going to be a little different for each and every one of you, but that's a choice and option that you guys have coming up. And I feel like it's a choice and an option, whether you guys realize it or not. Some of you are going to feel like it's just you literally being stuck with all these feelings and emotions and not really knowing what to do or how to deal with it. I don't know why this card would even come out sideways. It's a yes, but you know, sometimes when stuff come out sideways as a maybe, it feels like you have a choice in some sort of matter. I'm going to clarify this. I normally wouldn't in all signs because all signs readings tend to be long, and I don't want to have to rush all the other reads towards the end, but I do want to clarify this. There's something that is a yes. It could be something that you already have been thinking about, pondering about, wondering about, or looking for an answer to. But it's also a maybe, because it's like a maybe leading towards a yes because it came out sideways. Normally, I wouldn't look at these particular oracle cards that way, but because of all your other cards coming out sideways like that, you guys really have a decision to make. And it's up to you where things go and how things go. Do you want to press forward? Do you want to give yourself the opportunity to explore new options, or to see what's out there that may be better, or what may be of new interest to you? Because I feel like you have an opportunity that you're holding on to that you want, that's new, but it feels a little bit like you might be hiding it because there may be somebody still from the past, or maybe you're just afraid to be more open with it because of things that didn't work out in the past. You just take it probably resonates. Okay, so why is this other card? I wanted to clarify this, yes, and it's not coming out, so maybe it doesn't need to be clarified, because the card should have came out by now. There it is. Okay, ooh, Seven of Swords sideways. You guys are wondering if somebody's wondering if they should cheat, but it comes out sideways. So this is what it is, right? If you're involved, or if somebody else is already involved, you're wondering if this is cheating or not, for you to explore a new interest or a new opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you guys are not ready to let go of who you already have or what you already had going on versus what's already, presented itself. And I got a feeling that this is not as simple as it seems. It could be considered cheating, but then it's not. And the perfect example of this is if you've already been dating someone, or seen someone, or in a relationship with someone, but not married, not engaged, okay? Not, you know what I'm saying? Like not in no type of union. And when I say married, you could be a life partner and never get married legally on paper, but you guys know you have solidified your life together. Y'all live together. You got all your finances together. Your whole family on both, and friends on both sides know y'all are together. You've been together for years. You might even have kids together. You maybe not, but your whole life is intertwined with one another. You've been dedicated, committed to each other. that to me is almost like marriage. You know what I'm saying? If you really got your life intertwined like that. Otherwise, if it's just, and it could be legal marriage too, but otherwise, if you're engaged, I would consider that cheating. But if it's just you're dating, or it's just a relationship, like boyfriend, girlfriend, you know, I'll be honest with you. Most people, not all, but a lot of people in today's time, they don't honor a boyfriend, girlfriend relationship. They only will honor if you're married or engaged. You know what I'm saying? And it's not out of desperation. It's just that some people, they feel like if you really take somebody that seriously, then go ahead and marry them, or they should be marrying you. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you got a lot of people, they believe in love so hard and soulmates and this and that other, where they're not willing to walk away from somebody just because they're in a boyfriend girlfriend relationship. And to be honest with you, you have some people who believe, well, if we're not actually married, then what, you know what I'm saying? What is the limitations and the boundaries? So, and I got a feeling in this situation, this is pretty much the way somebody here is thinking. They're like, well, I'm not married. And if you're young, you're probably thinking, or if you've been with somebody for a long time, you're probably thinking like how Donnell Jones was thinking in that song. There's a song by Donnell Jones. I think it's titled Where I Want to Be. If you type that into Google or YouTube, it'll come up, and you listen to lyrics. He's basically singing about how he's been with this girl since his teenage years. He loves her, but he's feeling restless. He wants to explore other options and opportunities. That has literally come across his way, and he's finding it hard to resist the temptation. He doesn't want to cheat, but he really feel like he needs time to himself to explore other options and stuff, because he doesn't feel like he can any longer be as loyal or faithful to her as he had been. Now, it's not clear, as far as I remember, if he's married to this girl or if they've just been together for so many years, you know. Because in that video, I think he's like in his early 20s or his mid 20s, and if he said they've been together for their teenage years, they've probably been together for almost 10 years, right? So it feels like one of those kind of situations where somebody has been together with somebody for a long time, or they just really feel like they have this relationship that they've been taking seriously, but they don't know if it's cheating or not. Okay, but they don't want to seem like that's what they're doing, and yet somehow they know technically they should be able to explore other interests, because maybe they're not in a relationship and they're just dating, or they feel like, well, I'm not married, so do I technically have to be disloyal to anyone? You know, I'm not making that judgment call, and I don't think anybody else here should. You know, everybody's individual journey is their individual journey, because that same person that they might be, you know, wondering if they should take the opportunity or not, could very well be the person they end up marrying and having kids with. You know, life can be funny like that. Destiny sometimes is destiny, but you guys make whatever decisions you have to make. And if it's the other person who's in this situation and you're aware of this, you know, if somebody's for you, they'll be for you, and they'll be able to make the decision to walk away or not. But if they don't, then it's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know, pray about it, meditate about it. You know, anywho, you got the Four of Coins here, which is telling you, it's pretty much warning you about being too frivolous or too cautious with whatever you're dealing with, and you're being told to make good decisions or wise decisions, or that you can trust that you'll make a good or wise decision here, and maybe to open up your heart. But you guys, whatever you choose to do is at your own free will. Pray about it, meditate on it, take some time to, you know, weigh it out and understand what it is that you're looking at or facing, the rewards versus consequences, and if you will regret something or not. Okay, because you have some people, they might regret they didn't give themselves an opportunity or chance, and you have some who regret having took the opportunity or chance and lost something or someone. So that's something you guys are gonna have to pray and meditate about. Okay, you got the Two of Pentacles here. That's a juggling card, and it's telling you that there's too much going on at once. There's too much going on here, and there's a need to definitely make a decision. Consider a more lighthearted or playful approach. Okay, so clearly you have a decision to make, and that decision can't be made for you. I didn't intend to spend this much time on an Aries read, but this is a tricky situation that you guys are in, literally. Okay, I'll give you guys some more oracle cards here real quick, and then I'll move on to the rest of the readings, in which I don't intend to spend this much time. But wow, you have blow off steam. Okay, so if this is frustrating you, you need to take some time. I feel like you need to take some time to do something fun or interesting. What's funny is I never noticed there was a rabbit right there in the corner of this card. But there's a leaping rabbit, you know, leaping away from the train. And I don't know if it's because they dodged this train or whatever, or if it's because it's just an extra thing to notice on the side of the card. But that rabbit has something in its mouth. Like it took its opportunity, like it took what it wanted and leapt, you know, and went on about its business. So you guys, those are just details I'm throwing out there, okay? It says feel the will. This card to me is usually about making sure that you're fulfilled, okay, overall, outside of anything else, okay? Make sure you feel your own will and make sure you're fulfilled outside of anything else. Meaning don't just focus on fulfilling others. Focus on fulfilling yourself. And in that in itself, it might actually help you decide and make a decision in this case. Is what do you want? What will you find fulfilling? What I'm not doing it today. What do you feel like is something you want to do for you? Okay, not something that you feel you have to do for somebody else or owe to somebody else. What do you feel you owe to yourself? What do you feel you need to do to fulfill yourself? What do you feel like you need to do to feel satisfied, or like you are living fully in your truth in the way you would like to live? You know what I'm saying? You also have the take no offense card, okay? If somebody does something that comes off as, you know, messy, or something that may offend you in some form, or, you know, if it feels like somebody's disregarding you, they're really not trying to. Sometimes when people are on the move, or they've got places to go or things to do, or sometimes people, with whatever it is they're doing, they may not be aware that they're affecting you in a way that's upsetting you or frustrating you or offending you, okay? They don't mean to. That's literally why this card is saying take no offense. Ooh. Need some water. I started out with this read with no energy, and now I have energy. So glad I do. Anyway, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this reading. But you have true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So this situation involves true love. Whether it's the new person, or your current person, past person, or both, or all above, right? You have the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. Okay, so that was the Aries read. I'm going to move on to Taurus. Okay, sorry. Allergies popping up on me. Moving on to the Taurus read. And let's see. I don't know if I want to always continue to do one of these numbers, but I'm doing this so that I can easily, when I'm scrolling through, it make it easier for me to timestamp. It'll make it easier for you guys to recognize which sign is on here, even though I'm going to put timestamps. All right. Okay, this is the Taurus read. Okay, here we go. Taurus read. All right, so please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the video. Doing so, commenting and, you know, liking and all that other stuff, it lets me know how you feel about the videos I do, the readings that I do. It helps my channel. And I also like knowing that you guys are out there watching, you know. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on. So, for Taurus, for your love life, and you can check out the other all signs readings that I did. How do they feel about you? I also have pick a card readings. I have all kinds of readings and videos on my channel. I also have videos that are not readings on my channel because I have expanded this channel to being about more than that, but I still do tarot. So, Taurus, what is the energy here for Taurus with their love life? Whoa. These cards don't want to go back in. I'm starting to think, and especially this one. So, okay. Ace of Wands reverse. So, something that is not happening for you guys that you probably would like to see open up for you. This also can be a lack of passion, a lack of desire, a dry season. This also could be feeling like you have, like I said, no new options, no new opportunities, no drive, no passion, not seeing the passion. And this reading isn't based off if you're single or coupled, because this reading would be too long if I did that. So it's just, if the energy resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, check out the other all signs readings and pick a cards and stuff and even the collective readings that I have on my channel. Okay, you'd be surprised how much those will resonate. So let's see what other energy is here before I pull other cards, because I will pull predictions. But this looks like a door closed. So this also could be getting the shaft. And when I say getting the shaft, like not in a, intimate sense, but literally like just, I don't want to say getting kicked to the curb, but essentially getting kicked to the curb. Not, somebody letting go of somebody, or, ending an opportunity of some form, be it a, dating or a relationship. If there was somebody you were seeing or dating. I hear ghost. So somebody ghosting. That's not typically what I get when I see an Ace of Wands in reverse, but I'm going also with whatever I pick up intuitively as well. So let's see what else presents itself here for the energy for the Taurus with their love life situation here. Physical body. So I didn't want to believe that it was somebody literally getting the shaft, like intimate wise, you know what I'm saying? Like intimacy. And if you are a guy, then that's you giving that, giving the shaft. But take it how you will. But I got a feeling that there's a little bit of mixture of energy here, because I wasn't wrong when I said somebody is looking at letting somebody go or releasing somebody. And this is, okay, so I want to say this based off all the cards I'm seeing. For you guys, Taurus, what's going on is here, you may have hoped for more, or you could have actually been dating somebody or seeing somebody, maybe even involved. It could have even been a relationship, but somebody decides that they no longer want this and that they are only going to offer you literally just friends with benefits, or to just be lovers only. They don't any longer want to offer commitment, if it ever was on the table, if you guys ever were committed or involved with that person. If you were just dating or in a situationship, this is someone clearly taking commitment as a possibility off the table, if it was a possibility or something you were hoping for, or even looking at, or just, desiring. This is somebody who they're deciding they just rather just be friends. But I got to feel that somebody here, is stubborn enough to not even want to settle for being friends or friends with benefits. Whether there's intimacy involved or not, I feel like somebody just wants to have a physical relationship or a physical situation. And if you're both not on the same page, somebody wants to close that door, because they just don't want to just, keep somebody around just to keep them around. Somebody here probably doesn't even want to accept just a physical situation where it's just friends with benefits, or just lovers, or just just the sex or whatever. Somebody possibly feels unappreciated or whatever here. Somebody's trying to, I feel like, show some love, but it's just not it's just not really, somebody's just not feeling this anymore and need to let this go. And the only connection they still have to it is just the physical intimacy, just, sleeping together or whatever. If it doesn't resonate, check your other signs, but this is what I'm getting for Taurus. Take what resonates, what doesn't, leave exactly where it is. But I wasn't wrong in any of the info that I picked up just from the Ace of Wands in reverse by itself, and whatever I picked up intuitively. These two other cards, the release card sideways, gratitude sideways, and the physical body Gaia upright, they just only support that Ace of Wands in reverse as confirmation that this is exactly what it is. Now, what's coming up for Taurus in their love life, in regards to whatever's going on in your love life, whether it's this or what's coming up in the future, you have the High Priestess here. You're going to need to discern and just really just trust and follow what's in your heart. What do you feel you need to do in your situation? What do you feel you want to do? It could be for some of you, like you literally got friend zoned. You were just dating somebody and got friend zoned, and now you have to make this decision on if you're just going to, stick around or not, because you may have wanted something more. You may have wanted a physical relationship with that person, also intimacy, to date, even if you didn't want a relationship, even if you did, you know, you're going to have to decide deep down what's in your heart and what your heart is telling you, what your intuition is telling you, what your higher mind is telling you. Don't think with your lower self, think with your higher self. What do you really want to do here? Because this looks like this is left in your court. This is up to you. Now, let me I got a feeling this is a tricky situation, or it's going to get tricky if it isn't already. You're really going to have to figure this out. If you're on the other end of this, where this is what you offer to somebody and not what they offer to you, you know, like I said, where you're the one who did the friend zoning or whatever, or you're the one who said, hey, all I'm willing to do is friends with benefits or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or you're the one who, like I said, you take it for how it makes sense. But if you're on the other end of this, where you're the one who got friend zoned, you have to decide what's in your heart, what you really want to do. Now, if you're on the other end of that and somebody's pressuring you to be more than what you're willing to give, you still, for some reason, coming up, you're going to be in this mode of needing to decide and trust and follow what's in your heart. Because I got a feeling somebody here may be tempted to, even though their standard is they only want this or that, whether it's you just want something physical or you want something more than something physical and you want something meaningful, you still have to decide. You still have to decide what you want. So it's either them or you who have to decide, or both of you have to decide what it is that you truly want, because somebody is not willing to settle here. Someone's not willing to settle for what less than what they want. This is telling you remain positive, though you might be struggling to do so because things ain't looking the way you hoped or wanted. It's also possibly, I feel like it's also possible that there's fear here, that this is all you're going to be offered, or this is all that's going to result of the situation, in which I'll say this. Sometimes the best way to avoid these type of situations is to be very clear up front when you meet somebody about what it is that what your expectations are and what you're looking for and what you want in your standards. A lot of people are afraid to do this because they're afraid they're going to run the other person off or scare the other person off before they can get what it is they feel they want, or find some way to work their angle, because everybody believes they can work their angle. Whether you're the player or you're the one who is the lover, and you're hoping that you can get this person to be romantically interested in you and date more and have a relationship, or you're the person who you really just want the friends with benefits or the lover situation or just the physical stuff, and you figure you can get that if you want that and not have to be tied down, right? You know, it's just better though, and far less messy and less confusing and less stressful for everybody involved, to just state your standards, what you're wanting, hoping for, and it either matches or it doesn't. Now, in terms of other spiritual advice you guys have, you have the Five of Pentacles there. That's a card of feeling left out. I feel like some of you fear you're going to get left out in the cold, meaning you're going to get ghosted or cut off or left behind, or somebody's going to walk away from you, which, like I said, it feels like somebody already did. So it's this thing of, you know, fears of being abandoned, neglected, ghosted. But this card is advising you that there is an opportunity to accept help from others, like to get advice from others in this situation. But also, one thing that people need to know about the Five of Cups is you don't have to feel alone, abandoned, left out, ghosted. Sometimes you have to have the wisdom to accept that if you want better in the situation, right? If that person can't offer you what it is that you want, or they just not seeing things the same way you are, move on. Meet other people. Give yourself the opportunity to not even feel like, oh man, they don't, you know, don't, just move on. Move on. There's other people out there. Meet other people. When you're dating anyway, you shouldn't only be stuck on just picking and dating one person and not having any other options, because you don't know if that one person is even going to be the right person or not, or if you're even going to see eye to eye. You know, when one doesn't work out, you move on to the next one. I'm not saying be a player. What I'm saying is, when you're dating, you don't settle for one person until you know that this is the one person that you both see eye to eye. You both have similar interests in each other. It's a reciprocal situation, not unrequited where one person is interested and want this and that and the other one isn't, or, you know what I'm saying, you want two different things. Please be wise. Don't get caught up in fantasies that you like someone so much that you're closing all your options and opportunities off, and then you left yourself with only that one option or that one opportunity or that one person. And then when you discover that you're not on the same page, or they don't like you as much as you like them, or they don't want the same thing that you wanted, then you're left completely out of the game like that. You know, don't do that to yourself. Give yourself options, give yourself opportunities, you know, until you have found the right one. It's called playing the field, not being a player, but playing the field, meaning you're on it the same way you would treat hunting for a job. You got to go on those job interviews the same way you would treat if you were going to hire somebody to, you know, to work at your company or to do a job. You treat your love life the same way. You don't just automatically settle for the one applicant who, you know, applied for the job and walked in your door to do an interview. No, you're going to do the interview, and then you're going to see if there are other applicants that you can interview. Okay. Sometimes that one applicant can turn out to be the right one, but it's not always, you know. And it's the same thing if you're hunting for a job. You're not going to just settle for that one job until you've found at least a few to apply to, and you go on the interview and see, is this a good fit or a good match? Now, a lot of people don't think that way when they go on these interviews. They literally think this is it, you know, and they leave all of the power in the hands of the person interviewing them, the employer, as if they don't have the option to ask questions themselves and see, is this the right company for them? Is this the right job for them? You know, you guys have to value yourselves more. Now, you got the Seven of Air here, Seven of Swords. This is a card of feeling cheated or feeling like someone might be cheating or being dishonest or something. But this card is essentially advising you that there's plans that need revision. So whatever your plans were before, whatever your expectations were before, you're going to need to deviate from that and, you know, change and switch things up, change directions. Okay. There's more going on than what meets the eye, and the timing is poor. It's also what that card is advising you. You also have golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. You have let go and flow, but I got a feeling that some of you guys are having a hard time with releasing and relinquishing your desire to control situations, and you're being stubborn about it. But when it comes to your love life, you have to be willing to go and flow with synchronicity. What fits with you will fit with you. What will work with you will work with you. Whatever vibes with you will vibe with you. Whatever's meant for you will stick with you. Okay? Be willing to let go and flow. And this says you're not afraid. So have courage. Have courage, okay, to either speak up and ask the questions you need to ask, or have the courage to tackle this fear of being alone or being left out or neglected or ghosted, and just press on. Press on. Be willing to face whatever fears or worries or concerns that you have. Be willing to be assertive also. Don't be afraid to speak up. If you think somebody is guiding you down a path that you're just not interested in, you don't have to be pressured to that either. Okay, so Taurus, that was your read. I didn't mean for that one to be that long either. I gotta speed these up so that I have time for everybody. And hit the like button, comment, let me know how this resonates. I need to clear that energy, but yeah, you guys. So I'm moving on to the Gemini read. Moving on to Gemini. You guys, please make sure you hit the like button. It supports the work that I do here. Okay, it helps my channel in the algorithm on YouTube so that others find my channel and videos. It also lets me know if you like the reads or not. And comment, let me know if the reading even resonates or not. You know, that's something I want to know. How do you feel about the readings on my channel or something? How does it resonate? You know, speak up, you guys, because it matters. And that's your way of, truth be told, when you're on a tarot channel's reader, on a tarot reader's channel, it's the best way you could say thanks to us for any of the work that we do. And it is real energy we're putting into it. So say something or show something. That's much appreciated. So, Gemini, what's going on in your love life? What's going on in Gemini's love life? What is the energy here? Whoa, that came up pretty quick. What you guys worried about? Now, before I pulled the card, I heard atmosphere. I heard atmosphere. You guys are not in a good environment. You're not in a good environment. Whoever you are surrounded by, or whoever you're, dealing with on a daily basis is not good. Your atmosphere is a toxic one or a negative one. It's not supportive or conducive to you and your energy. This is sleepless nights, restlessness, worries, fears, anxiety, depression, sadness, crying. Somebody may be in tears over something, or just absolutely worried about something, or worried about someone. Somebody here is disappointed and grieving, possibly. Okay, I'm very sorry to hear that, Gemini, but let's see what's going on here. I want to get some more details. Something, this is a nightmare. It's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. Something's haunting you. It could be, you know, a failed relationship or things that didn't work out with somebody, obviously, because it's love life. Or it could just be you fearing that you'll never have companionship or the type of companion that you want or desire. You guys have despair and partnership and love sideways. That's not a surprise. So you guys really are suffering with the fact that there's a partnership and love situation that's not working out for you or hasn't been working out for you. Or it could just be overall your love life overall. You guys are just feeling devastated over, because maybe it has not been working out for you, and there's just been, you know, so much disappointment in your love life and partnerships overall. Okay. Soulmate in reverse. So you guys, you feel like you're never going to find your soulmate, or you fear you'll never find your soulmate, or you fear you'll never find the right person for you, the right one. Okay. This is keeping you up at night. Maybe you feel like there's nobody that quite compares. Okay, maybe some of you could feel like you've lost a soulmate and nobody quite compares to the one that you found and no longer have, or it's no longer working out. I got a feeling for some of you, you feel like you made a mistake, poor judgment on your end. It was an error of some kind, an error of judgment. Maybe you misjudged somebody. It's possible somebody misjudged you, but it's also possible that somebody else made an error mistake. This one slid right on out. Oh, no. Oh, guys, the Three of Swords sideways slid out. You guys are really feeling you're half heartbroken over this, half devastated over this, because you literally feel like somebody just jabbed you in your poor little heart. Okay. What's coming up though? Actually, I'm gonna pull another card, because it was supposed to be a card of let me pull from another deck. I'm gonna pull from another deck. What's coming up for you guys? What's coming up for you guys, and then I'll get into the spiritual advice. But what's coming up for you guys? But some of you guys, you are literally halfway through a situation. For some reason, I'm hearing a situationship for some of you. I feel like I'm hearing for you guys, you're halfway through getting over with a heartbreak or a disappointment. However, you're not all the way through the heartbreak and disappointment yet. Okay, because this could have happened months ago, weeks ago, even, you know, a few years ago, depending on how bad it was for you guys. But for some of you, it still feels fresh, and yet you're still managing to work through it, but it's still weighing heavy on your mind, and just it's taking up too much space in your thoughts. So some of you have like all these toxic thoughts, or these negative or sad, worrying thoughts, or depressing thoughts, because it's also possible that there was somebody you was dealing with that you hoped was a twin flame or your soulmate, and they turn out to be anything but that. Okay, maybe they turned out to be what you felt like was a fraud or a sham or not the real deal, and you were mistaken about them being a soulmate or twin flame. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the whole twin flame thing. People tell themselves, oh yeah, it's a spiritual journey, you wouldn't understand, and there's a greater purpose. But I feel like a lot of people put themselves through absolute misery and suffering and frustration and hell simply because they're determined that this is a super soulmate, that y'all have a higher purpose and you have to make this work. You have more than one of those out there. You have more than one soulmate, more than one twin flame. I don't care what nobody says. It's true. And you do not have to accept a spiritual challenge that devastates you just because you fully, wholeheartedly believe that you serve a greater purpose. At some point, you have to get wiser and protect yourself and understand that there's a such thing as healthy, toxic-free love, and that you can accomplish great things with any soulmate, really. Or you can accomplish great things on your own without needing to do it with a partner. But that's my take on it. Some people, it just takes a lot for them to keep bumping their head before they learn. Or if you want to continue to travel that journey, that's up to you. But all I can do is keep it real. So what's coming up for Gemini in your love life? The Hermit in reverse. You guys are going to put yourselves back out there. You're gonna get out there, socialize, and meet other people. You're gonna get back out into the world. You're no longer going to hide and, you know, be worried and suffering or depressed or anything like that. You guys are gonna get back out there, and that's a good thing. Reconsider. There's something for you to reconsider. Look for a sign if you believe. So if you believe that you have a soulmate out here in this universe, this whole wide world, then it's definitely possible, okay? You may want to reconsider, however, though, how you go about seeking or manifesting that soulmate. In truthfulness, you shouldn't be seeking. You should just be focused on being the best version of yourself and enjoying your life and living your life fully without looking. And you manifest your soulmate coming in. So pray for it, manifest for it to come through. However, don't be desperate, okay? To the point where you're up here every time you meet somebody, you're hoping that's your twin flame, or you're trying to figure out if they're your twin flame or your soulmate. If they are your soulmate or your twin flame, trust me, you are going to know it. You're going to see proof of it. And you're not going to have to try to force anything, okay? Who's for you will be for you. Nobody can take them, and they won't run, okay? They won't. That whole thing of, oh, your twin flame will run. Y'all need to let that go for real. Because y'all really are missing out on your true soulmate. Because you're dealing with somebody who's absolutely full of it and telling yourself, convincing yourself the whole time, well, but this is my twin flame and this is how the twin flame journey works. Let that go, please. Love is not supposed to be complicated. It's certainly not supposed to be difficult, even if it has a higher purpose, okay? Somebody has to tell you the truth. You have awakening. Look at things from a different perspective. A temporary standstill. It is important to be yourself. You also have the 10 of fire here. Too much work. Accept help from others. Maybe look for, seek out a matchmaker, okay? Or let your friends and family help you find somebody. Or pray and let God help you, okay? Life is out of balance is what it's pointing out. So once again, it goes back to that thing of you need to focus on yourself. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself and living your life fully. Stress-related health concerns for some of you guys, meaning all that crying and being depressed and stuff, and that frustration that has to stop because it's going to take its physical toll on your health. You know, your mental and emotional well-being matters to your physical health as well, okay? You also got the 7 of coins, which is telling you that your seeds are well planted, okay? A temporary pause in action, unnecessary need to worry. So you're worrying unnecessarily. And you also have the King of Earth here, which is someone who is practical in their ways of thinking. They're responsible, okay? And they take accountability. This is pointing out a successful time is coming in your love life. This is pointing out a need to be confident, okay? And be open-minded to opportunities coming your way. And you have the Midas touch. You have home. There's one more set of cards I'll pull. It says your household situation is improving either through a move or through a healthy change in the occupants. You also have the prosperity card, okay? So the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Don't sweat the small stuff, okay? The things that may be bothering you, don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you. So that was your reading, Gemini. We're going to move on here to the next read. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how the readings resonate for you. And know that when you comment, like, and subscribe, that you are being helpful to me and my channel. And it's the best way to say thank you for a read if it resonated or if you appreciate the energy, time, and effort that was put into the reading. Moving on from Gemini to Cancer. Oh, I don't like the way that looked. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. All right, Cancer, this is your love read here. And please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if the reading resonates or if it doesn't. Okay, that really helps me out. I like hearing from you guys. I want to know somebody's out there watching. And when you hit the like button and also when you comment, it helps my channel to grow. It helps the readings to reach other people and stuff. And it lets me know that somebody's watching and appreciates the work that I'm doing. Even if you don't like it, you can hit the dislike button. But either way, go engage with me. Okay? All right. Cancer, what is going on in your situation here? What's going on in your love life, Cancer? shuffle here for Cancer. What is going on in your love life? What's up? Ain't no way. Cancer, you're a mess. And the reason why I'm saying this is because all these cards flip this butt up like crazy. It's like way too many. There's no way I'm doing that many cards because I'm trying to keep these readings short because I have to do all the rest of the signs. All right. There's something you guys are working on. This is the card I feel like you guys are supposed to get. And I didn't even see it because it didn't flip over. So I think that's the one. You guys are somewhat working on it. You're half working on this, okay? You're trying to you're trying to see what you can do about your love life. I think some of you guys know that you need to do more to get some actual real results out of your love life or to get the things that you want. While at other times you may be slacking off a bit, and you're aware of this as well, because sometimes you feel like it's too much effort or too much energy to put into your love life. But you guys are somewhat trying to work on it there. You're trying to work on it. You higher self card in reverse. This is telling me that you guys are not choosing to discern or trust and follow your heart or your higher self when it comes down to your love life and being able to discern or trust what's in your heart in terms of who you meet or where you should go meet people. It's also pointing out a lack of discipline. Okay, because this is also a self-control type of card here. You guys lack discipline. You lack the ability to control yourself when it comes to getting more serious here. Some of you could be involved with too many people or around too many people or listening to too many people or distracted by too many people. Some of you could be distracted by too many things also. Okay, too many other things you could be distracted by, and this could be causing you to not be able to make more time for your love life, because some of you don't have a lot of time. Others of you, you're just too busy being out there, being a busybody, or it's too social. Some of you may be, like I said, involved or seeing too many people, and this is a distraction to you actually finding a good quality partner, mate, or connection. And I think you guys know this or aware of it at least. You guys are lacking faith and losing hope. You're also you don't feel wise or know what to do about it. You don't know, you're feeling like you lack wisdom, or you could know you lack wisdom on how to go about improving your love life and finding that connection that you truly desire to have with somebody. Okay. Let's see what's coming up though. What's coming up next for you guys in your love life, and then we'll move on to the Oracle and Advice cards. I like how the Cancer read is very simple and to the point. But I got a feeling that some of you guys, you are a little messy in your love life. Like you're not more disciplined about how you go about it, and you're not more, structured, and that, you're going to decide to take time out and say, okay, on the weekends or on Thursdays and Tuesdays, I'm going to go out and allow myself to be able to meet other people in a social setting. And, when I meet people, I'm going to ignore all the superficial standards you had before, or ignore all of the pet peeves that you normally make a big deal about, and decide to be a little bit more open-minded or open-hearted, and when you meet people, you might need to decide, hey, I'm not going to talk to everybody and their mom. I'm just going to pick maybe one or two or a few, and I'm going to ask the questions I need to ask to figure out and narrow down the list of people you're dealing with to decide who's actually the right person for you. And you need to make that list before you go out and meet people. What is it that you value the most? Do you want a real relationship or not? Do you value commitment at this point? Or do you just want a regular relationship? Like, do you want marriage and kids? Or do you want just a normal relationship or whatever? You know what I'm saying? What is it that you want? And if you know what it is you want, then you have to start asking the right questions and not get distracted by their looks or get distracted by the intimacy. If you end up sleeping with somebody, maybe you need to close your legs, no matter if you're a woman or a man, and not just be so quick to hop in bed with somebody, because that's a distraction, and it's a lack of discipline, lack of control, and it's causing you to not meet the right person, but still be messy out here and not able to figure anything out and get it. You want to stop being caught in situationships, I think. For some of you, take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it where it is. But what's coming up for you guys here, Moon in reverse, Emperor sideways. So you guys are going to start to see things more clearly, and it's going to start to become more evident to you guys when you see red flags, when you see if somebody really is a good match for you or not, if they really meet your standards or not. you're going to start catching things even that you do that could be destructive to you, even, or meeting somebody in a productive manner, or shooing away somebody that could be a potential good partner or mate for you. You guys are still, though, you're gonna halfway try to take charge and take control of the situation and be mature about it, but I still feel like you guys are still going to waver on your maturity level in how you approach or go about your love life, and you still may lack some of the discipline, but nonetheless, it's still the same energy with the Eight of Pentacles of sideways that you're going to try to work on it. Some of you may try to seek out some help and wisdom from others, where other times you may or you may not, but you guys may still teeter with the same energy, but I feel like you're going to progress with it, from going to doing maybe your research on how you can improve your love life and learn some things from maybe a dating coach or whatever, you know, or looking at videos online with love and dating coaches and, you know, and things like that, to where now you're going to progress to being more enlightened about how you can recognize signs and red flags, and how you can go about meeting other people, and, you know, organizing how you're going to decide and decipher if somebody's the right person or not, and progress on to, okay, now you're going to start applying these things you learned and trying to stick to them, but you're not going to be perfect with it, but you're going to at least try. So that's a good thing. You won't be 100%, but you're going to at least give it 50%, or maintain 50% of doing the right thing, or what makes sense, and doing what's going to be best for everybody involved, and not just yourself, or not just what other people want. Okay, so the advice here for Cancers, it says communicate clearly. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so you're going to learn how to be a little bit more fair and be a little bit more just in terms of trying to be concerned with what everybody wants and not just yourself. But you're not going to be 100% with there. It says don't stop, so continue to do the good work, and there'll be opportunity coming for you guys. By the way, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. That lets me know if you guys are watching or not, and it lets me know if the reading resonates or not, which is an ultimate thing. It matters to me to know this, and also it matters to me to hear from you guys and know that somebody is out there watching and engaging with the channel, because it helps my channel as well. And I like to know what's going on with y'all. You guys, you got the Lovers. So there's a decision, a choice you need to make, but it's also pointing out intimate relationships here. Carefully weigh your decisions. Okay, take good care of your health. And when I say that, meaning make sure you wrap it up. Don't, you know, if you're involved intimately with somebody, and be very selective about who you're dealing with. You also have the Ace of Cups. You know, falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition. Okay, but that's an opportunity for something new to come in for you guys. Okay, in regards to your love life. But with the Lovers card, I want to point out there's romance that's possibly coming up for you guys, but also make sure you understand where you stand between your old values that you might need to shed versus the new values that you're gaining, so that you stay on track with your love life. Okay, because the Lovers card is also definitely all about evaluating between the old and the new energy, and making decisions, wise decisions. Okay, so that you get the best outcome. You got the Eight of Cups, which is telling you it may be time for you to move on or move forward. It's pointing out a desire to move on. There's a search for something more meaningful here, is what's indicating, and also spiritual and emotional growth. You guys have the Home card, and this is kind of actually the second time it's been indications about something with the home here, I believe, but it's pointing out your household situations improving either through a move or healthy change in occupants. Your environment may need to change. Your atmosphere may need to change. You also have golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. You are a magical person who can manifest clear intentions into reality. So you have the ability to manifest what it is that you truly want. And you also have the Compassion card here, which is telling you to release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So don't be so willing to nitpick people, or to nitpick yourself, or even allow others to nitpick you. Be willing to see the good in everyone that you're meeting or dating or getting to know. Now, this says to turn on the light, you know, so enlighten yourself and bring your best self to the table. Be a positive, lighthearted person, and you'll start attracting positive people as well. It's not an emergency. You're not going to die. It's not that serious. And drop it. Old baggage, gotta go. It has to go. If there's somebody in your life or around you that's not a positive influence on you, they gotta go. But old outdated beliefs, old outdated belief systems, old unproductive patterns that haven't been working for you in your love life. You gotta let that stuff go. Old baggage from old relationships and old people you dealt with before, you gotta let that go too. When you meet somebody new, don't judge them based off of your prior experiences and prior people you dealt with, or else you will nitpick them, judge them prematurely, and then miss out on your potential soulmate. And please don't be superficial and shallow either, okay? Because that will also cause you to miss out on the right person. While at the same time, do not, they always say don't look at people's potential for growth necessarily. Appreciate that person as they are. Could somebody have potential and grow to be even better? Sure. But in the event that they don't, you want to know that you accept them as is, how they present themselves to you. Look for the good in them. Don't be superficial, okay? Don't be all about looks either. That can cause you to miss out on a potential soulmate, because your soulmate may not be who you expect them to be. All right, Cancer, I'm moving on. Please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you're out there live and watching, how you feel about the reading. Does it resonate? Share it if you will. And check out all the other readings and other videos on my channel that are reading unrelated, okay? And so I'm moving on to Leo. How did I write that down? There we go. Ah, gotta do the L again. And it was a perfect L. All right. Leo. Okay, I'm making decent time. I still gotta hurry up. Leo read. What's going on in your love life for the Leos? What's going on for the Leos in their love life? I'm hearing for somebody, it's my decision. So somebody here may be feeling like it's not up to others who it is that they decide to be with, or what it is they decide to do in their personal affairs or in their love life or whatever in their life. It's your decision. It's your prerogative, right, Leo? Two cards here. Came out like that, right? Yes. You have the Knight of Swords and you have the Strength in reverse. So there's something that you are lacking the courage to, I feel like, seek or pursue. And it could be something that you lost, something or someone that you lost. Okay. But you're lacking the discipline and the courage and the bravery to go back and find it, go back and regain it, go back and seek it, or to do what it is you need to do to regain what it is that you lost with someone or somehow, okay, in your love life. So if you lost a person or a relationship because of some sort of past mistakes, or due to negligence, or due to abandonment, or just not knowing what you're doing or whatever, I don't know. It's something that you're not willing to reapproach, it seems like, out of fear and out of a lack of courage. Whatever this is, though, it looks like you're kind of thinking about how you can create a strategy and a plan to make your move here so that you can swiftly move forward and regain or get what it is that you want in regards to your love life. Whether it is you go back for someone or something, or you press for something or someone new. It definitely seems like there's something you want to rush into and you don't want to wait any longer. However, you don't know where to start in terms of how to go about this, but you're trying to figure this out, how to go about getting what it is that you want, or who it is that you want. All right. So self-control is something that you know you need to develop, or something that you're working on. Discipline, you're working on gaining. Like, you really are creating a strategy here for how you can get what it is that you want. Because this King of Swords is different than all my other King of Swords. That King of Swords is strategic in how he goes about what it is that he wants. And that definitely requires discipline and control. It definitely requires shutting out naysayers, people who will try to discourage you from your plans, your ideas, or your desires for you to go and plans to go get what or who it is that you want. It's tuning out all the doubt, the self-doubt, the pessimism, the fears, you know, tuning out feelings of frustration and hopelessness and things, and choosing to go within and quiet all of that clutter and noise and distractions, so that you can clearly think and clearly decide what it is you want to do, and trust and follow your heart with it. So that's where you guys are right now, Leo. Some of you may be struggling with a lack of passion also, though, like a lack of motivation to get yourself in a more disciplined state, you know. What's coming up for Leos in the love life? I'll say this read has been pretty focused and more well focused than all the other reads, and definitely the energy I'm picking up on it. It is swift, quick energy. It's focused energy. This is Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. It looks like it looks like you trying to take a stab at something that may be going away. That's what I'm hearing. It looks like also it's like this new start that isn't happening, but it still feels like it's something that you're trying to take a stab or a grab at regardless. It's also possible that you could be ending something. You could literally be putting a stick or into something, killing something. Like, so you really could just be cutting something out because it's something that you know you need to cut out. And it's possible that you may be cutting out certain types of habits or behavior that may have been preventing you from being more disciplined and more under control and more focused on gaining the love that you desire to have. You have the Eight of Swords here, and this would make sense because you could be feeling trapped by circumstances of your own making, honestly, because the Eight of Swords points out that you're always free to go, but you have to release yourself from whatever this is that has you feeling tied up and caught in a stuck place. You have to be willing to take that blindfold off and see things clearly, and be also willing to untie those ropes. Whatever it is that's tying you down or holding you back, you got to release that, let that go, take it off. You know, those ropes, these are mental, emotional ropes, sometimes created by others that are around us, okay? Sometimes created by our own mental hang-ups and perceived limitations on what it is possible to do or what we should do or can do. Sometimes, like I said, it's other people making you feel like something you desire and want is not in your best interest or in their best interest, and you have to recognize the difference between somebody caring about what you truly want versus what they truly want for you. Okay, perfect timing. Take action. Let's see what else you're being told here. You have the Unity card. So traditional viewpoints or methods, okay, is something you may want to consider. The Unity card is usually a Hierophant card, which is telling you to do the right thing. Do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what the right thing is to do in your heart of hearts, and also according to what your beliefs and your faith is or whatever also. But it's also telling you to seek out mentors and like-minded friends, okay? Rather than continue to surround yourself with people who they don't think the way you think, or they don't believe what you believe, or they don't care for the things that you care for. You have the Four of Air here, okay? That's a card that's telling you time to take a rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself to relax. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation and may provide answers. Meditation and prayer may provide answers. You have the Knight of Air again. So it's pointing out that events may occur at great speed. Take time, once again, to carefully review your options. And there are creative solutions to whatever problems that you have. You have past life. So this situation involves either a past situation or a past person, or the situation involves your past life memories. You guys, please make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, because that helps me and my channel and helps me connect with you guys. You have sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So avoid harsh things and people and harsh chemicals and all kinds of things. Okay. You have unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. You have look forward. So keep pressing forward. Even though you can't see what's coming around the corner and you don't know how much longer this journey is, keep looking forward. Keep going. Keep looking forward. To these. And you also have just saying, meaning present yourself as you are in all your glory and beauty and talents and whatnot, and there will be those who adore you. You have be courageous. Okay, have that courage to be who you are and pursue what it is you want and who it is that you want. And you also have give yourself the best. So honor, honor doing what it is that you feel is right for you. Okay, so that was Leo's read. I'm going to move on to the next read for the next sign. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me how the reading resonates with you. That helps me, it helps my channel, and it's much appreciated for all the time and energy that I put into the reads. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to the next group here. That's going to be, I got to really hurry up. Virgo. Oh, that looks whack. I can't do it. I can't do it. All right. What are you guys fumbling? Huh? What are y'all fumbling? What y'all nervous about? Let me clear the energy. Because energy is real. Like whatever is happening, coming through to some degree on this end, it says a lot. Virgo, what's going on for your love life? Please like, comment, and subscribe. That helps my channel to grow. It also helps me to know if you guys like what I'm doing, if you appreciate what I'm doing. It does make me feel appreciated, and it's the best reward ever. But it also helps me to know how you're feeling about the reads, okay? And if they resonate for you guys or not. So please interact with this channel. Don't just watch it and disappear. You could share the videos also. I appreciate that a lot. All right. What's going on for Virgo's love life? Final shuffle. And there it is. Page of Pentacles in reverse. What's funny is my last shuffle, I had them cards close to my chest. I was holding close to my chest, right? So I kept thinking that definitely made a lot of sense for your energy, is that you guys are withholding something of value, and that could be communication. So you're holding something close to your chest. There's something you're not saying, and you're purposely not saying it, okay? Something you're purposely not releasing, sharing, giving, or letting go. You guys also could be holding out on giving your energy. You could be holding out, not giving yourself, your time, your energy, or your body away because you hold it in high value, okay? But you're definitely not choosing to communicate, or somebody's not choosing to communicate, because somebody here is not in a peaceful situation, or it doesn't feel at peace here. Somebody may be angry or disappointed or frustrated in the situation. So therefore, somebody is choosing to not, it's possible that somebody here is definitely not extending that olive branch, okay? Whatever the reasons may be, you don't even have to be upset. You don't even have to be feeling any type of way, but you're not extending yourself somehow. You're not, I don't want to say there's hostility here, but it's possible. That's not for everybody. That's for some. So take what resonates and what doesn't. Leave it exactly where it is. But please like, comment, let me know how the reading resonates. And definitely hit that like button and share, because I appreciate it. Subscribe also. But let's see what else is here for the Virgo energy. And then I'll get into what's coming up for you guys. Uh-oh, got some sideways cards here. So you guys could be half busy with other things and just not really having the time or the energy to really give or to extend yourself. You could be having too many responsibilities and duty to others and to your work and whatnot. You have a lot of things and people to take care of. So you don't quite have the time here to offer or give anything. It's also possible that the person, if there's anybody you're dealing with, could be in this very situation as well, where they don't have any time or energy to, you know, offer anything of any real value to you. Therefore, they're not extending themselves to you or speaking up or whatever, and kind of keeping mum because maybe they know they have a lot of commitments, people and things and work and whatnot that they have to tend to take care of or be responsible for. Okay, that could also be both of you if you're also experiencing that as well. What's coming up is, and I don't want to say this is what's coming up. I'm going to pull another card because I kept focusing on this energy, and so I feel like this is just still pulling the same energy. Not hearing anything, not getting the truth, not getting any details, no communication that's really happening here to really you know, announce anything or make anything known. So let's see what's coming up for Virgo, and then we'll move on to the spiritual advice with the oracle cards and the other tarot. What's coming up for Virgo? Those other cards randomly dropped. So I don't want to say somebody just unexpectedly dropping the ball here, but we'll shuffle these one more time and then coming up. Virgo in their love life. What's coming up? What's coming up? Here we go. All right. I didn't want two cards. I didn't want two, but there's two here. So this is like sideways, but then I felt like it needed to go up. So this could go either or. What's going on here is it's possible that someone is going to feel left in the dark about if somebody is already involved or, you know, and possibly being dishonest and, you know, cheating or, you know, sneaking or doing things that possibly they should or shouldn't do. Okay. And so what I want to say is, I feel like somebody's going to pop up, but they're still kind of going, either you're going to still be left in the dark about the fact that this person may be a cheater or cheating here, or it's this whole thing of you still may not get the truth or hear anything from this person, and you being left feeling like you're left in the dark and not knowing what's going on. But the real details behind it is that this person is already involved, and if they step forward, it would be like them cheating. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting there. I can't think of any other way to spin that. And for some reason I'm hearing rock bottom places. I don't know if that's a song or if that's kind of what it is that somebody is not operating from their highest place. They're operating from a rock bottom place. Like they're just taking opportunities where they can get them. Okay. You or them or both. You got perfect timing. And I don't like saying that that card is always a cheating card, but generally it's a card of somebody taking something that doesn't belong to them, or somebody cheating somebody out of something, or somebody literally cheating on somebody. Okay. It's a sneaky card. It's a sneaky card. It's a card of being sneaky. It could be somebody even trying to take shortcuts, like cheating in that regard, trying to take shortcuts. But I usually look to the Five of Swords for that type of energy, you know. But somebody's going to be left in the dark, or kind of like hiding this or trying to hide this, or somebody will sense this. Somebody will sense this. So you guys may even sense this, that somebody is cheating, but you don't have any proof. But so either way it go, with that Judgment card that came out before those cards in reverse, that's still an energy of not seeing the truth, or the truth not coming out. Okay. So you got Nine of Fire, which is a card of telling you to be prepared. Be prepared. Stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared to defend yourself in your honor, okay? Protect yourself. That's a protection card, a card telling you to protect yourself. So it's telling you don't give up. Protect that which you created. Have courage and believe in yourself. You also have a card, let go. Choose a new direction. You have the Two of Air here. That's a card of, it's that card, the Two of Air usually points out that somebody is burying their head in the sand and choosing to not see the truth and see things for the way they really are. So it's pointing out, it's warning you to don't be one of those people who are unable or unwilling to make a decision or whatever, and therefore coming to this halt or pretending like there's no issue or there's no problem. You're probably aware of what's really up, okay? Or you're choosing to not be aware. Four of Wands there. Not Four of Wands, but the Four of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords. Which is, it's telling you, take a rest, take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. You got the Three of Swords. That card is clearly telling you, beware of heartbreak. Okay, beware of heartbreak. Beware of a third party. It's warning you about potential sadness. Take time to heal, and there's a need to forgive yourself and others. This may be something that you need to deal with also, because it could be causing you to deal with what I picked up before, which is rock bottom places. Rock bottom places, putting you in rock bottom places. If you're unhealed, it's putting you in rock bottom places where you're choosing people who clearly they're not going to put you in a good predicament. You have High Priestess card. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. But the High Priestess is also about use your intuition. Use your own intuition. Trust and follow your heart. If something doesn't feel right or something seems suspect or sus, as the kids say, pay attention to it. Don't be willing to ignore that. You need to go around bodies of water. It could help you recharge your batteries and allow you to clear your mind and think. You have guiding children. Maybe surround yourself with children, because children are honest little creatures, okay? They're honest. But some of you, you may have children and you may need to spend time with them. Okay. I really feel like that's for those who have children, or you may have nieces and nephews and things like that. Maybe spend time around them because they may bring you joy, There's a need for you to clear the fog. So maybe speak up and instead of waiting to hear from them, maybe speak up and say, hey, what's up? Clear the fog, though. This is saying seek an expert. Maybe seek out therapy, counseling. Not to say that there's anything wrong with you guys. Maybe seek out, what do you call them? A matchmaker. Also start anew. And you have this card. I didn't even see this one fall out, but it's telling you to get over yourself. Meaning, it's telling you, look at yourself straight ahead in the mirror. Do you really like what you see? And this not only means just your physical appearance, but how you're operating, how you're carrying yourself. You know what I'm saying? Are you really operating in your highest standards and highest vibrations? Are you really operating from an ethical place even also? Because it's possible that you could know that there's somebody's involved and maybe you don't care. You're operating from rock bottom places, okay? And choosing to just decide you still want whatever it is you want. You don't care if they're cheating or not. You still want to be involved with that person. Or you could know that this person is like that and you don't care or whatever, because you're both operating from rock bottom places. But let's digress, because it's not moving into a place of judgment. It's just me incorporating what I heard intuitively into whatever this message possibly may be, for those of you who are ready to receive it. Like I said, not coming from a place of judgment, but it's looking at things for the way they probably are, rather than to ignore them. Okay. And so I'm going to move on to, by the way, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how this readings resonate. I truly appreciate it. Okay, and I'm going to move on to the Libra read. Okay, for Libra, what is the energy here for your love life? What's going on for Libras in their love life? I'm picking up unstable, unsecure, yet anxious energy while I'm shuffling these cards, by the way. What is going on for the love life of Libra? There it is. Wow. Oh, another sign got this this read. Well, at least got this card. This is Ace of Wands in reverse. And that's literally so, an opportunity not happening. No opportunity, lack of passion, no passion. It's literally a door closes to a passionate opportunity or to a passionate situation or a situation that could have been passionate. I'm also hearing not moving on, possibly. That's for some of you, not all of you, not moving on. Let's see what else is presented here. Truth. Some kind of truth came out. That's why this situation did not open up or get off the ground, or why the passion was lost or the door was closed. Somebody found something out. Isolation in reverse. So somebody is not alone. Somebody is surrounded by somebody else, or possibly with somebody else or involved. What's coming up? What's coming up for the Libras? It's also possible that somebody stopped moving on. Or not moving on, because I did hear somebody not moving on, even though this is saying that this opportunity is not happening, or the door is closed. But it's also possible somebody's not moving on. And this is not for everybody, but somebody's not moving on because they're desiring to find out the truth, because they don't want to be alone, or they don't believe that somebody is alone. Whatever makes sense or resonates for you, take it, and what doesn't, leave it where it is. So what's coming up for Libra? Okay. Some quick, swift information comes in, like some real fast communication and information comes in. Something quickly takes off as well, out of, almost out of nowhere. But I don't feel like it's out of nowhere, because somebody does desire to find out the truth. Not the right time. Let's keep wanting to come out. I feel like somebody here wants to give up and stop, but it's telling you do not stop. It's possible that somebody wants to come out of isolation if you haven't been talking, but that communication will pick up. Now, this is saying no and let go. Okay. And that's funny, because I did hear before that somebody was not willing to let go. Somebody was not willing to let go. Let's see what that no is. I want to clarify that no. Normally I wouldn't, but I really do want to clarify it right now. So let's clarify that no. Okay. What is this no? It's possible that just this is not the right time. Once again, let go. Don't completely give up, but for the time being, don't get stuck on this, right? But you got the three. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles in reverse on the no. Not being honored, not being recognized for one's abilities, efforts, gifts, talents, good, good character, not being recognized for the energy and effort put in, or just not being seen or recognized, period. That's a no. So no, you're not seeing the energy and the effort. You're not seeing the appreciation. You're not seeing where you're being recognized for what you really are, which may be, you may be wanted to be recognized for all your good character and value, but you're not here. And also the 4 of Cups came out here, which is, it fell on the let go card. And I feel like you're being told let go because you're not satisfied here. You're not satisfied here. You feel like it's much of the same, and you're bored of this. You're disappointed of this. You have the balance card. That's typically a Libra card, but it says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. You guys need to regain balance. And it's still talking about wait for perfect timing, because of course this is not the right time. There's a need for cooperation, compromise. You have the Hermit card. So there's a need for you to spend time in quiet meditation, to gain some spiritual teaching and self-discovery. So you guys need time to yourselves. Yeah, too many cards. But the Five of Air is telling you to beware of an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. Five of Cups is pointing out, don't cry over spilled milk. Okay, look at the glass half full rather than half empty. Things not turning out the way you hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk, like I said before. Okay, you guys, undying love. So the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Okay, so even if it didn't work out, the love definitely was real. You guys also had the Six of, is it the, hold on, you gotta hold on. All right, we're gonna leave in a second. Anyway, you also have the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of generosity. So it's usually pointing out there's a need once again for balance, but also equal balance, give and take, and generosity shown. Okay, you're a channel of divine healing power. Oh, there are two cards here. You have blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process. Do not give up, okay? And focus intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions. Focus on your target, and you will make your mark. Keep looking forward. Even if you don't know what's coming ahead, just keep pressing forward. Let go and flow. Let go and flow. That's the second time you're being told to just let go and stop trying to control what's happening here. Just be willing to let go and allow things to happen as they need to happen. And give yourself the best. Enjoy your life, okay? Please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this reading resonates for you. I appreciate that so much. It helps my channel. It helps me to know if the readings resonate, if you like the readings and everything. And it helps my channel in the algorithm. And I'm going to move on to the next sign here in a second. All right, back. And let's see. Libra was the last read I did. Now I'm going to move on to Scorpio. Get that there. Okay, Scorpio. All right. Make sure you check for your other placements as well. And if you've been watching tarot for a while, then you probably already know that. Thanks. Okay. Scorpio. So help me to know what sign I'm doing right now. Okay. Help me with timestamps as well. All right. Scorpio. Oh, that is not cute. Oh, well. I can't. That is not cute. It's driving me nuts. Absolutely driving me nuts. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I don't look any better than my last did. I know y'all probably like, what is her problem? I just can't stand the way that R looks. And I'm so serious. Okay, that's a lot better. There we go. Clear the energy. All right, for Scorpios in their love life, how is this, how is the energy? I was going to say, how is this going? So that must mean something. What's going on for Scorpio in their love life? Please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, because your likes, comments, and subscribes actually helps me to know if the readings are resonating, if you like the videos that I'm doing. And when you comment also and hit a like button or even a dislike button, you know, you're engaging with me, so I know that you're there. I know what's going on. It's encouraging, it's helpful, and I like hearing from you guys, very much so. Even if you're just saying hi, because I appreciate you guys. So, Scorpio in your love life. What card is going to pop out for y'all? What's going on for Scorpios in their love life? This whole set of cards flipping up is not going to work for me. I didn't even see what card it was, but it was like a ton of cards, and that's not going to work. A whole slew of options. You guys might have a whole slew of options popping up on you, and you're like, yeah, that's too many options. That's not going to work. Here we go. And this one did double, triple flip. You guys got the Star card. Scorpio got the Star card. That right there is you guys making a wish, manifesting, and casting out your desires into the universe in hopes that you will get what it is that you want and desire in your love lives. And I believe that you guys have been heard. And this is in the works for you guys. Whatever it is that you guys have been praying for, manifesting, wishing, hoping for, it's in the works. It's been heard. It's been received by the universe and God. God created the universe, by the way. And it's being put into work, okay? This is also you guys being very hopeful and optimistic as well, okay, about the opportunities that may present themselves in your love life presently. So what other energy is here? And then I will pull a card for what's coming up for you guys next in your love life. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna turn this way. What else is here for Scorpios? Sorry. Okay, so the Epiphany card, sideways. I feel like you guys are going to gain some sort of epiphany, but then there's going to be times when you're just really still not quite sure what it is. And I'm hearing something about purpose when it comes to your love life. I feel like you guys are going to get some kind of clues, though. You're going to get some kind of clues or some kind of insight, but you're still kind of going to feel like you're not 100% clear about your purpose when it comes to your love life and when it comes down to what it is that you're even hoping to gain in your love life, hoping and wishing for. Nonetheless, you guys are real hopeful, real faithful, and you're not giving up at all. You're not giving up hope. You're not, like you wholeheartedly believe and know that there is something or someone out here for you, and you truly believe that God will bless this with you, or that you will universally be blessed with this, and that if you maintain keeping your eye on the prize, is what I'm hearing, or maintaining your practices for praying and being hopeful and optimistic, like it's this whole thing of if you believe, you will receive. Okay, so what's coming up for Scorpios in their love life? This is actually a great read, especially for Scorpios. And you know what, it makes sense, because faith, you're not gonna, when you have faith, you don't know what's coming, when it's coming, who it'll be. You know what I'm saying? You don't have all the clues, you don't have all the answers, and therefore you're relying on your positive outlook and belief, literally, and literally faith that something's coming to you. So all of this energy here makes sense. What's coming up for the Scorpios in their love life? Okay. So this card came out sideways, leaning more towards angling down, like almost in reverse. And I believe this is because you guys, what you're starting to do is you are starting to, or what you've been working on is not looking, not anticipating, in that you're choosing to allow the universe and, or God, whatever it is you believe, to come through and bless you without you having to worry about who it'll be, when it's going to be, how it's going to happen. You're choosing to literally just carry on with your life and maintain your faith. Meaning you're not out here, just looking. You're not, what I'm saying? You have a lot of people who they're out there, they're looking and they're seeking, and there's nothing wrong with having your mind and your heart open and putting yourself out there. But you have some people, they be looking so hard. They be looking so hard, you guys, for love, that they literally become desperate, or they become anxious, or they might become overwhelmed, and then they kind of give up. What is it that they say? When you stop looking for something, it shows up. It shows up. it will find you if it is for you. Who is for you will find you. You know what I'm saying? If it's truly meant to be or if it's truly destined. And so I feel like you guys, you're slowly but surely choosing to not be out here looking, but more so living, like living your life, being the best version of yourself, or at least trying your best to be the best version of yourself, and choosing to just what will be will be, and when it comes it's going to come, and doing your manifestation, doing your prayers, and choosing to think positive and have a positive outlook. And I feel like you guys know that when it's time, it'll happen. And it's far less frustrating to be patient and not be out here, you know, looking. So you guys aren't, you're choosing to not be out here talking to a bunch of psychics. And though you might be here on my channel looking at this reading, you're not like here spying on anybody in particular. You know what I'm saying? Like how a lot of people do. You're not on here spying to find out about anybody in particular. You're not hoping to hear anything particular. You're not going out of your way to obsess over things or anyone. You're not even checking on social media for anybody. You're not checking for anybody at all. You're just doing you. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing you. Ask your angels. Is some guidance for you guys, is what you're being told to ask your angels. For those of you who may want kind of like better guidance in how to go about your love life, because I do kind of get that with that epiphany card sideways, that some of you kind of do want some kind of hints or clues on where, you know, if you are looking, because some of you might not be looking because you don't know where to look, right? So it's kind of like that energy is kind of double, it has a double meaning to it. Like, so some of you are not looking because you're just choosing to allow what will be, and when it's time and when that person is available or ready for you, God will send them, or the universe will send them. Whereas others of you, I kind of feel like you're literally just like, you don't really know where to look. You're a little bit clueless. You have some ideas, but not entirely. So you're kind of like, you know, you may still want some kind of clues or hints where to look. And therefore, I feel like that's why that Ask Your Angels card came up, because some of you may actually want at least some kind of guidance or direction on it. Otherwise, why would you be here, right? You have the Abundance card. So you're going to become very abundantly blessed in this area of your life, or in some other area of your life, as you continue to press forward with good faith and optimism, because you guys probably also are praying for prosperity in not just your love life, but in also other areas of your life as well. And here it is, you have success. So success is bound, prosperity is bound, and it's just a matter of time. You guys got the Three of Cups to pop up here. That's a celebration card in this reading. If there was any other cards here indicating anything else, like if I saw the Seven of Swords or something, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe even the Five of Swords, but I don't see anything here indicating the typical, you know, interpretation that most people have of the Three of Cups, which is usually a lot of readers like to see that as the third party card. There might be somebody else involved, but to be honest with you, like I said, I don't see no Three of Swords. I don't see no Seven of Swords. I don't even see anything indicating anybody might be doing anything wrong or dirty. Some of you, plenty of you are probably not even involved with anybody. And even if you are, you're really, it doesn't feel heavy. It feels like a lot of you still have your energy freed up. Even if you got anybody around you, or you're dating anybody or seeing somebody, this energy doesn't feel heavy. Now, some of you, for those of you who are in a relationship, I want to say this. If you're in a relationship, you're praying, hoping, wishing for the best. You're choosing to have faith and to trust that all will be well, all will work out. And you guys may be doing your best in being faithful or whatever. You may trust that your partner is. And therefore, you're not looking and spying on them. You're choosing to not be paranoid or suspicious of them or anybody. And they may be choosing to not be paranoid or suspicious of you. Okay. But this is a happy reading. This is a good reading. I don't have anything here indicating that anybody's doing any cheating or anything. The Three of Cups is actually the good news card. It's actually the celebration card. It's actually the good time, have a party and a good time card. It's also a card that signifies pregnancy. Those are the top things that the Three of Cups is actually should be known for, but a lot of readers choose to read that card as a third party card. And you know, in like with the whole idea that three is a crowd, and it can be read that way, only though if there are other cards supporting it. There are no other cards supporting that. So, and I wanted to clarify that for those of you who, if you watch a lot of tarot readings and you start to get this idea that that card is bad news anytime it pops up, That's not true. And it's kind of sad that that card has gotten that kind of stigma, because it's actually a really good card to see if all the other cards are positive cards, and if there's no other cards supporting anything regarding, cheating or being dishonest. Okay, so it's telling you a celebration, a wedding or a graduation or a birth announcement. Okay, the need to have more fun. It's indicating that some of you guys really just need to get out and socialize more. Go to some parties, go to some clubs, go to some bars, or go to some social gatherings. Now, you do what is actually going to be more natural and more comfortable for you. You don't have to go to bars and clubs and parties if that's not actually your thing, unless it's like a dinner party. Parties don't always have to mean where there's like all this wildness going on. You know what I'm saying? It could also mean through like a dinner party or something, or a little wine sipping party or something like that. Find different things you can go to, different occasions you can go to, but things that allow you to be social. So if you're into, if whatever you're into, whatever it is that you're into, you know what I'm saying? Go where there is a social event relating to whatever your interests are, so that you get to meet other people of similar interests. You got the Queen of Earth here, and that's my prosperity card in this particular deck, because if you look at her, only if you really look, if you can really see that, I don't know how good the camera is, but she's standing here and she got her arms out and she's casting her energy to manifest this big pot of gold and all these coins and things coming to her. And coins represent value. That pot of gold represents value. Whatever it is that holds value to you, you're being told to continue to do your manifestation work. If you haven't been doing any manifestation work, start manifesting. Speak positive affirmations that say like, I am lovable. I am happy. I am blessed. I am in a loving relationship. Even if you aren't already in one, you're speaking it out there. That's manifesting. You're speaking, I am in a loving, healthy, toxic free commitment or relationship. I am loved. I am lovable. I am kind and caring, and stuff like that. Okay. Prayers work also. I do it all. Manifestation work and prayers. So, because you put your best foot forward, you put all that positive energy out there and have patience, and it'll come to you. But it's also telling you, this card, to make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Okay. You have King of Earth. Wow. In a love reading, when you see a pair and it's a pair of the same kind, that's typically your soulmate. Never mind, this card's been ripped, but that's your soulmate appearing. So you have indications here that your soulmate is coming. Your soulmate is coming, because you got the Queen of Earth and the King of Earth. That's a pair. Those are soulmates. Okay. So, I don't believe in the. Some of y'all might say, "Oh, that's your twin flame." I ain't into that twin flame stuff, and it's because a lot of people put themselves through a lot of strain and unnecessary strain, unnecessary heartache, for the sake of this belief that they're coming together with somebody who y'all gonna change the world together. Maybe you can change the world with anybody. Heck, you can change the world by yourself and make positive impact in the world. You don't have to be put through hell and misery and suffering, go through all these changes and let somebody drag you through the mud just for you finally to supposedly come together after a million years, and then and then all of a sudden you guys are gonna have such a great impact in the world. Like, even if that was true, it may not be for this lifetime. You may just cross paths, and then maybe the next lifetime. So please get your mind in a healthy place, that when you're attracting love or you're desiring love, that you want your healthy, toxic free soulmate, not a twin flame that's going to put you through all kinds of craziness and a lot of misery unnecessarily, only for you to find that you don't even end up with them in this lifetime. Okay, because that's possible as well, that you may not even end up with them in this lifetime. Some soulmates, you're meant to only cross paths. Okay, not to just be together. Even soulmates, you have plenty of them out there. Some of them you're only meant to cross paths because you agreed to in a prior lifetime, and that's it. Y'all just meant to say hi to each other, and then maybe you'll see each other again in the next lifetime, and maybe you'll be together then. Maybe you will be together, but please don't allow yourself to be dragged or put through anything, or put yourself through anything for the sake of believing, oh, this is a twin flame and this is meant to be. Okay, I'm keeping it real with you guys, because I've seen people literally go through misery over the belief that this is a twin flame and we're meant to be together and this is going to be awesome, and no worries in a twin flame connection. Y'all meant to be runners, and somebody's going to run from the other one and the other one chasing and all that. No, That's not healthy. And there's nothing actually gained from that. Not no. 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 Say it again, no. Anyway, go for healthy, toxic free love. Real, true, healthy, toxic free, fulfilling love is not going to put you through all that craziness, okay? A successful time is what's being indicated also by this King of Earth, okay? It's also a card telling you to be confident, okay? In that there are opportunities that will be offered to you and that you have the Midas touch. And the Midas touch is what you put your energy into, what you touch will turn to gold or will turn out golden or successful, okay? Let's see what else is here for you guys. And I know some of y'all don't like me talking a lot about the twin flame stuff because, you know what? I'm getting real tired. And hold on, you guys. I'm going to block whoever this is. I'm getting real tired of people repeatedly calling me, even after it's very clear I don't want the call. Block. There we go. There we go. All right. Wonderful. Okay. Sorry. Super sorry. All right. Okay. Doing this all signs read today, it's been a lot of unexpected calls coming through. So some of y'all gonna get a lot of unexpected calls coming through. You got independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and your success. So the more independent you are out here and you're happy and thriving, wow, when I tell you that's gonna bring you a lot of success in your love life here and just in your life overall. It's, you know, it's going to shine through. And I'm not saying be independent to the point where you're out here saying, I don't need no man or I don't need a woman, because then why are you here? If, you know, you don't necessarily, you don't need them, but don't be one of those people who are out here being toxic with the independence, okay? Keep that independence healthy. Healthy. Free of toxicity. Be honest with yourself. What's your heart's true desire? You're being told that, to be honest with yourself. What do you truly, truly desire when it comes to your love life? What do you truly desire? If you're not ready to settle down yet, and you still want to be out in the field, be honest. If you love the domestic life of being married with kids, and you want to be a stay-at-home partner, or you want to be a provider and have a stay-at-home partner, you know what I'm saying? Be honest with yourself. If you want any type of situation, you know, be honest with yourself. Whatever it is that you want, be honest. That way, who it is that you're manifesting will come to you quicker, and it'll be exactly who it is that you want, desire. If you wish to never get legally married on paper, but to have a loyal life partner that you can also be loyal to and have a great life that you build together, be honest with yourself so that you can manifest that. Because whatever it is that you are aware of that you want, that's what you're going to manifest. But you have to first acknowledge what it is that you truly want. Because whatever you ask for, that's what you'll get. Be strong. You're stronger than you think you are, and your strengths assures you a happy outcome. And the final advice cards here for Scorpio. Seek an expert. So some of you probably should seek out a what they call a love and dating coach. Some of you should seek out a matchmaker. Some of you should seek out probably even therapy or counseling to work out any issues you have from prior negative experiences in your love life, and you know, to heal if you need to heal, to get rid of any baggage. Some of you just need to seek out a life coach overall that can help you sort out your personal life from other areas of your life if you're having a hard time trying to figure out how to align your personal life with your career life and family life, because some of you may feel like you have a hard time making time for love or something, you know. That's a big problem for a lot of people today. Don't sweat the small stuff and decide the outcome. Use good judgment to decide the outcome, okay? And take your time deciding. It don't take forever, but definitely look at all the details, and then decide the right outcome, okay? Okay, so that was the Scorpio read, and I'm going to put all these other cards back and move on quickly to the Sagittarius reading. I'll just throw those back there like that. Okay. Sagittarius. What is it? Well, this might already be it before I could even shuffle, because this one fell out and then it got tossed over this way. You guys got the Tower card sideways. I'm going to leave that there, but I'm still giving opportunity for your cards to be shuffled. You got the Tower card sideways. That's pretty much signifying that, and with this particular card, because this is a different deck. This is not a traditional tarot deck, right? It's not the Rider-Waite. In this particular Tower card, and I look at directions, it came out sideways. This is pointing out that you guys may be dealing with someone who is passive aggressive, or you guys may be in a passive aggressive situation. You guys may be in a semi-toxic situation, or semi-toxic situation, yeah, energy of some kind in your love life. So either you're dealing with somebody who's kind of, you know, half toxic, or you're being half toxic with them, or you're being half toxic with each other. There may, whatever's going on, there's some unhealthy dynamics here. Now, it could be somebody kind of is pushy or bully, or they're determined to get their way, or they're determined to be destructive here. Somebody seems like a bully of some kind. And this is where, like I said, that passive aggressive energy comes in at. Somebody, and I'm fearing that somebody's choosing to be this way. And it catches you off guard sometimes, and other times you're kind of can expect it to happen at times. That's what I'm saying for some of you. For others of you, it could literally just be a mixed bag of emotions here in regards to your love life, because it could feel like things have been destroyed to some degree, and there's a need to rebuild or to restructure. It could be even, I'm hearing previously held belief systems about love and commitment and relationships and marriage and all those things, they're being half destroyed. So whatever it is that you believed before, or had faith in, or thought was ideal, somebody could be kind of like ruining this for you, or you're having those ideas or ideals removed and restructured, knocked out of the way, replaced with other mindsets and other beliefs, or other energy that could be discouraging in some form, or just causing you to kind of half rethink your views and ideas of love, based off of, you may have not had the best luck in your love life, or you may have had some experiences that is teaching you differently about how love and relationships can be, and commitment and whatnot. Ugly stories. Some of you have some ugly stories that you could really tell, or about your past and your love life, whereas somebody may be dealing with, maybe telling ugly stories or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This definitely feels like a bully, though, to some degree, whether they're passive aggressive or making some kind of empty threats or whatever. I don't know, but that's not good energy. Something could also be catching you guys by surprise, or you don't know what to expect. Your love life, like I said, is a bag of I said something before about a bag of something. A bag of unpredictability. Like, you can't tell you can't tell if you're coming or going, or what's coming or going in your love life. It's just been unstable and insecure is definitely the theme, I would say, here for Sagittarius, in terms of what you feel or maybe experiencing with your love life right now. Okay. I did want another card just to, but that one, I don't feel like that fell out by no coincidence, but everything doesn't feel 100%. Okay. It just feels like there's a lack of stability and security sometimes, not always. Sometimes things seem fine or secure, but then there's always something to come in and test the legitimacy, or test the security of your love life, or your relationship, or your sense of security in your feelings and emotions. Half the time you're being tested, or your relationship is being tested half the time, and sometimes it can withstand the heat, other times it can't. And structures, like I said, are half being blown away. Whatever was upholding your belief system about love and commitment, or whatever was holding up your relationship in all this time, or your love life, it's slowly crumbling bit by bit at a time. Like I said, sometimes things seem fine and you're able to patch things up. Sometimes you're able to patch things up, or you're able to be fine, okay. Sometimes, other times it just feels like it's not always safe or whatever, or like it's always secure. Now, Five of Swords comes out sideways, and this is literally a card of somebody wanting to have their way half of the time, even if it's not fair to the other person or the other people involved. Okay, wanting to have your cake and eat it too. Sometimes that could be the other person or you. You know, this could be where that toxic energy is coming from, either in the relationship in total, completely, or with the partner, or it could even be you. But it's also energy here of somebody is choosing to follow, or, you know, to follow someone. They're choosing to follow either something that is misguided energy or misguided information, or to follow someone who is not leading them correctly or influencing them correctly. It also, you know, could be somebody who's choosing to not think for themselves and do what actually makes sense for them, rather than follow and go along with what everybody else is saying is the right thing to do. Okay, so there's some integrity. There's some integrity that is in question here. Whether you're not being true to yourself, or somebody else is not being true to themselves, or neither of you are. You guys take it for how it resonates, whether you're in a relationship or not. Okay, but let me see the other energy here, and then I'll shuffle for what's coming up for you guys. This comes out two of these cards. So you got family and balance sideways. Gosh, nothing is there's been a lot of cards in some of the signs that come out sideways. Not all, but some. And I pay attention to directions of cards, because everything is not black or white. Everything is not upright or reversed. Energy is very much can move in all directions, and it actually is a better read when you're able to read in all directions versus just one or the other. But there's definitely instability here, because the balance card is not upright or reverse. It's just clear. It's clear that there's not full balance in your love life or in the relationship. There's not an equal give and take here. There's not full reciprocation or reciprocity. There's not compromise on both ends. If you're in a relationship, or somebody is not fully willing to meet the other person halfway, it's off. It's off. It's not truly secure. Like I said, there may be good moments, but for every good moment, there seems to be a bad moment. You know what I'm saying? There's also family influence here. There's also one moment there's peace, the next moment it's not. Family may have an influence here on what's going on in your love life, whereas family may be interfering or in your ear about stuff. Somebody may have a lot of responsibility to family, and things are just not balanced in family and whatnot, and being able to take care of everything. Someone may or may not be willing to fully extend themselves and be willing to, make peace. And like I said, compromise in some form. And because like I said, there's a need for equal give and take. There's a need for equal accountability. And it's not fully there. No, and there's no clues here. There's like somebody here they don't even know how to extend themselves as an olive branch of peace. They don't even know how to get to a point of having a happy, loving family, and the kind of commitment and love life that will create, a happy love life and commitment. And for some of you, you may desire family, and you don't know if you can get there, or if you'll ever be able to have this or not. Like, you don't have a clue, because enlightenment is in reverse. I feel like you're, you know, like I said, some of you you're just in the dark about things. You're in the dark about things. Whether you're in the dark about who you're dealing with, your love life, the relationship, or you're in the dark about on a higher level spiritually, what it is that you truly feel will be fulfilling or purposeful to you in your love life. What's coming up for Sagittarius? But your structures are being tested, though, that's for sure. Whatever you got going on in your love life is being tested, whether it's your belief system or it's your actual connections, your actual relationship, or whatever it may be. It's being tested. Wow. Two of Swords. So you're definitely choosing to face this truth. You're definitely choosing to not bury your head in the sand. Another sign got this. Another sign got this exact same energy with the Three of Coins in reverse and the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, except this one is in reverse. I think the other one was in the upright, but I think it was possibly in reverse. It wasn't that long ago. It was like a few signs ago. It wasn't Leo. Leo's was very direct. I can't remember what sign. It was possibly Gemini. Yeah, possibly Gemini, possibly Cancer, one of those signs. Okay, but you guys, you are you see that you're not appreciated. I'm absolutely getting tired. I'm about to put my phone on silent. I didn't want to have to do it, but I'm kind of tired of interruptions, and I've been getting them all day. I swear I have been, and it's just unnecessary. Put that on silent for a little bit. But yeah, so sorry. You guys have been feeling underappreciated or not appreciated at all. Feeling like your efforts and the energy and time you've put into this, whether it's your love life or, you know, an actual relationship, you know, if you're not in a relationship, you're feeling like you're not seen, you're not recognized, you know, people don't really truly see your values, what you may feel like. You may feel like you're overlooked oftentimes. And if you're actually in a relationship, it's literally, you know, you could be feeling like whatever energy and efforts that you're putting into that relationship, you feel like it's not being seen or recognized. You could even be feeling just a little bit neglected, just a little bit, you know. And you're definitely choosing to see this. Like, you're not turning a blind eye to this. You're not burying your head in the sand. It's very obvious to you. You do, and therefore, you've let your guards down. And I feel like you're deciding that you don't have to sit and put up with this. Is what I'm kind of getting. You don't even want to fight, I think, for this to some degree, because it's very plain and simple to you. It's very plain and simple to you what you need to see. You're not fighting this at all. That's what I'm getting. You're not fighting this. You're not fighting what you're seeing. You're accepting what it is that you're seeing and seeing it for what it really is. You're not choosing to be like, oh no, you know, and no. You're allowing yourself to be as honest as possible with yourself, and allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to see what is here. You're willing to see other people's shortcomings. To some degree, you're willing to even see your own, because you realize you're not, you probably know you're not perfect, and you realize nobody's perfect. You know, others aren't perfect, and neither are you, but you're not choosing to bury your head in the sand, because you know this could be, that's not going to help. You know, anyway, you guys take it for how it resonates and how it makes sense, but please hit the like button, comment, let me know if this resonates or not, okay, and how it resonates. So you have, if you believe, look for a sign. You have abundance. King of Cups here. That's telling you generally to open your heart and mind to those around you, and open your heart and mind, period. And which I kind of feel like you guys are doing, because you're letting your guard down and, you know, opening yourself up to be vulnerable. But you're also advised to seek out trustworthy and heartfelt advice. And some of you may need to show kindness and generosity towards others. You have, now the Two of Air presents itself again, except this time it's telling you, Beware of being unable or unwilling to make a decision, though, okay? Because it will put you at a stalemate. You know, beware of pretending there is no problem. Like I said, I believe you guys are choosing to see what is a problem, but make sure you actually honor what you know you're seeing, okay? Because, like I said, I do see this half energy here of, you know what I'm saying, something's not stable. One minute it's fine, next minute it's not. And honoring that truth is actually choosing to step away from something that you know is not 100% what you truly want, or not 100% giving what it should give. You got the Six of Air there also. You know, things are looking up. This is also a card of, you know, it's a card of pushing forward through the difficulty, slowly but surely. So you're not only being told that things are going to start looking up, but progressively, you know, it will happen. So it's pushing forward, even though, you know, like things may be a little rocky. It's pushing through it and knowing that you will get through it, no matter how rocky or difficult it is. But it does indicate that there will be an end of a difficult situation. And some of you may need to take a trip or an actual vacation and have a good time. Sometimes it can be the honeymoon card. But please don't take a honeymoon with anybody that you know your relationship is rocky or it's not solid, because that can be the worst thing anybody could ever do. Seriously. Don't ever travel with anybody where your situation is not solid or it's not fully a good one, okay? That could be potentially hazardous, okay? I recently saw a video about a couple, an Italian couple on a cruise ship, in which the man got into a physical altercation with, you know, I don't know if it was his wife or his girlfriend on the cruise, and it really almost became a very dangerous situation had others not intervened and she not plead for help from others, you know. And, you know, people have to understand, if you're not in a solid relationship where it's good majority of the time, a solid marriage could be something. Don't go on no trips with somebody who you know things are rocky. Heck, you don't even want to stay in something where it hasn't been good and it's back and forth, these tower moments. Because tower moments can be very traumatic, very tragic, very, and I don't want to say tragic, but it can be a lot of turmoil and whatnot, and explosions and things. And for that to be going on back and forth, you know, that whole thing of, you know, fighting and then getting back together to kiss and make up, it may seem cute at first, but it ain't gonna be cute after a while when it starts to wear on you and literally ruin your beliefs that love can be healthy and be good and real, you know. But you got the High Priestess card that's telling you to follow your intuition, trust your heart, but it's also telling you have divine knowledge that can help you and others. You need to spend time around bodies of water. It'll help bring you peace and help you recharge your batteries. You have the Prosperity card, which is indicating that the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So you can have better luck in love. You truly can, but you have to be willing to get out there and be open to receiving it. But you can't do that if you're stuck. If you're stuck in a bad situation, you got to step away from the crowd. You don't have to do what everybody else do. You don't have to go along with what everybody else is going along with. Do you. Think for yourself. Don't think like everybody else. Think for yourself. I also feel like that card is saying step away from the chaos. You have reach out. You guys may need to reach out to somebody so that you can receive the help, the care, the nurturing, the love that you deserve. And you also have drop it. There's some baggage that you guys may have that you really need to release and let go if you are to gain healthy love. Some of you need to drop the situation you're in altogether, whether it's a relationship or just somebody you dating that's just not good for you, or somebody involved with that's not good for you in a situationship of some kind. Some of you literally just need to let go of past and current baggage and drama that you've dragged with you into your present love life, because it's damaging, you know. It's absolutely ruining what you could have. Anyway, so that was the Sagittarius reading, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that reading was a bit draining. It makes me want to take a nap. Like, I'm ready to take a nap or something. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like relaxing too. So you guys may need that downtime for sure. For sure. Enjoy yourself. Relax. Free yourself from the chaos and from the nonsense. And enjoy yourself, okay? I'm going to move on. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Okay, make sure you guys comment. I really appreciate that. It helps my channel. And it helps me to know if anybody's really out there watching or not. Because I be doing these readings and sometimes I don't know if y'all watching or not. Because y'all don't be saying nothing. The few that do, I appreciate y'all. But don't be the people who just show up to somebody's reading and then you watch and you say nothing and don't even hit the like button or even the dislike button. You can hit the dislike button if you want. But interact with me. Y'all, come on, say something. Let me know what's up. Comment. Hit the like button or you can hit the dislike button. Subscribe if you like the reading. Check out my other readings. Okay. Slowly but surely getting towards the end. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. These all sign readings, I don't know how these other readers do them all the time on a regular basis, but they have a large audience and a lot of their audience do say, comment a lot and things and stuff. So at least they're getting interaction or something. But it's a lot to do these readings because they're long, because it's like 12 signs you have to do. And I like to do good readings. I don't like to do, you know, half done stuff or super minimalized stuff. All right, Capricorn. I'll clear that last energy. Oh, clear it out. Clear that out. Sometimes I really gotta clear energy out. Capricorn, what's going on in your love life? Here it is, Magician card. Magician card sideways. Magician card sideways. So you guys, you are you're trying your best to manifest something that you desire and want in your love life, and you're trying to use whatever you have at your disposal to do so, resources, talent, skills, trying to put your best features out there and characteristics and make yourself look charming and whatnot and put your charm on. And you might be on some dating sites or not, or trying to get out there and meet people. But then the other half of the time, you're kind of slacking off and you're not really putting forth any effort and not making sure that you look your best. So that's kind of where you guys are in your love life. Like you're kind of somewhat stuck in between, feeling empowered half the time and other half the time not necessarily giving it your all, because you may not feel as empowered or feel like you have what it takes. So you guys are teetering back and forth between feeling like you can really work your magic when it comes to your love life to, you know, manifest or attract what it is that you want. Another half the time you're kind of lost with that energy and like you don't really know what to do or what you can do. I hate noisy cars. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I absolutely hate a noisy car. There's nothing worse than a noisy car, unless I'm at a car show or at a racetrack somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Then I want to hear all that. And goodness grief, for you people out there with your noisy cars, nobody likes it except for you, unless you're at a racetrack or something. Oh my gosh. And it's like they just kept lagging on with that crap and carrying on. Goodness grief. Anyway, what other energies here for Capricorn? Come on. Come on. I don't feel like you guys are sure of yourselves. I don't feel like you guys are sure of yourselves. And that's intuitively. While I'm shuffling these cards, I don't feel like you guys are 100% sure of yourselves. And I think that's what that teetering back and forth is. With, you know, half the time you're confident and feel like you're empowered and like you ready to get out there and do your thing. And another half the time you feel like you don't know how to manifest what it is you want and really put your charm and magic on and get out there. And what I got here is you feel like there's no opportunity for a new beginning, or you don't know how to walk towards that door or through that door of opportunity. It's almost like you need a nudge. Like you need a nudge to get there, but it's because you guys are not fully, it's like you guys are ashamed to admit that you desire love or that you want love or companionship, or there's something, you guys, if you guys have your heart set on love, relationships, marriage, children, whatever it is, you guys are not fully owning that energy. And I feel like it's either because you're beating yourself up over the fact that you don't think it's where your mind or your heart should be focused, or you're allowing others to make you feel some type of negative way about what it is you desire. You know what I'm saying? That could be like, for example, if you want to be a stay-at-home wife and have children, that could be what you truly have your desire set on, but you got society and all these clowns out here trying to make you feel like you have to be an independent woman and you got to do it all yourself and blah 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 and be real hyper masculine in your energy, and you're gonna split all these bills down the middle with a man and have these babies and feed these kids and clean up and everything. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be that you may want, and if you're a man, maybe you want to be a provider, and you got your boys telling you that you a simp if you want to be a provider. If you want to marry a woman and be a provider, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be maybe you want to be a stay-at-home husband and dad, you know what I'm saying? And you got your, once again, your boys and men out here in this red pill community telling you that you a simp for wanting to settle for that, you know what I'm saying? Or for desiring that. It could be anything. It could be anything. It could literally be, like I said, you got somebody telling you, no, you should focus on your career. You should focus on yourself. You should just do you. Be out here having a good time. Why would you want marriage as a man? Marriage is a what is it? It's a disadvantage for men. I hear that all the time. And so if there's any men out there that really want marriage and kids, if they don't know any better and they believe all they boys who have had negative experiences because they didn't marry the right woman, or they didn't truly work on their marriages or their relationships, they may have friends or families, like I said, trying to talk them out of it, make them feel bad, and therefore they're not able to manifest fully what it is they want, which is a new opportunity, a new beginning in love, or a new relationship, or marriage, or whatever it is. And the same goes for women, because I say you have women out here, their friends be trying to discourage them and make them feel some type of way for wanting love over focusing hyper hard on their coins and money and everything else. You know what I'm saying? But this completion card fell out sideways while I was shuffling. And for you guys, I kind of feel like it's possible that some of you in a past relationship, it could be recent or, however long ago it was, you could have been just literally kicked out, like dumped and kicked out or nudged. And it's not funny. I'm not laughing. And therefore, you just don't feel good about being vulnerable to love again. Some of you may have told yourself you'll never love again at all. And you felt like you've buried this side of yourself, but you didn't completely bury this side of yourself. It's still there. And some of you could be mourning still what you've experienced and saying, never again will I love. You know what I'm saying? Whereas the other part of you is like, no, I really want this. But this is causing you a lack of confidence. Therefore, it's making it hard for you to really step up to the challenge of really manifesting what it is you want and having the confidence to get out there and get it. Like I said, for some of you, I feel like you're being nudged by the universe or God or whatever. Get your butt back out there. But then on the other side, your ego is telling you, no, you don't need to be pursuing love. It's going to make you vulnerable again and you're going to get hurt. You don't need that. It's messing with you. It's really messing with you mentally, emotionally. Now, that's the best that I'm getting with this, but it's also possible for some of you that, like I said, something ended and you're not quite ready to let go. And while I was shuffling earlier, I kind of got that vibe that somebody's not quite ready to let something go and you're feeling bad about this. You should let it go, but you're not ready to. You kind of felt like you got nudged out of it, like shoved out or pushed out, and you didn't really, maybe you feel like you didn't get a choice in the matter. And so you're grieving still halfway. And this could be causing you struggles with even trying to seek something new when it comes to your love life. So that's kind of the other narrative that I get there for those of you in the Capricorn group when it comes to your love life right now. Now, let's see what's coming up for you guys in your love life beyond what's already being presented here in the present. And you guys, please hit the like button and comment and let me know how this reading resonates, if it resonates at all, and how you doing, what's going on, say hi or whatever. I really appreciate that kind of engagement with you guys. It lets me know that you're there watching, and hitting the like button helps me know that you appreciate the reading, and it helps my channel. And even if you don't like the reading, just hit the dislike button. But by all means, interact, please. I appreciate that. Thank you. Nothing says thank you more than a viewer that interacts with the channel that they're watching. What's this? This wants to fall. Okay, so you got the Six of Cups here, but it was doing one of these. It was doing one of these as it wanted to fall out. What's coming up for you guys is you guys are going to slowly but surely, and you're getting there because you're trying to get there, and this is coming up, you're going to be walking away towards your future, towards new beginnings, fresh energy. But it meaning you're going to try to take steps forward to further give yourself more opportunities for you to gain new experiences in love and meeting people and maybe a new relationship. However, you're going to kind of be dealing with the fact that you're still going to be having nostalgia about the past relationship and the past person, and struggling to a bit to let go of the past, but you need to. Be careful also, though, that the past person doesn't pop back up, because they may very well, and this may put you back into that energy of finding it difficult to move forward. So it's either somebody from the past popping back up, tempting you to stay stuck in the past, or and tempting you to not let this go even though you should, or it's literally you guys getting nostalgic memories, getting memories, like I said, of the past, and find it hard to let go because you won't let go of the memories. Don't let memories keep you from moving forward, so that you can manifest new love or better love. Okay, so you guys have asked your angels, so pray about it. Sometimes it's hard to find the strength and the courage on our own to walk away from situations we know we need to. It's okay to ask God for that help. Ask him to send energy your way and his angels to help you. You have a no. I'm going to clarify that no, but you guys may already know what that no is. And you have trust. So there's a need for you guys to put your faith into understanding, knowing that, you know, you can press forward and know that you will be blessed with better. You don't have to stay stuck. Now, if you're praying for something to work out, that's up to you. Nobody can tell you what to pray for. But if you're in a relationship and it's just been, you know, not working out, and you want to pray over that, you can. But this feels like somebody ended something, or got kicked out, or dumped, or it just didn't work out or something, and it's a struggle to let it go. And for others, it just feels like being single and having certain desires of wanting love and even marriage, but then, you know, feeling guilty about it or ashamed of it because of how society or peers, like friends and things, or social media is, or society, like I said, is pressuring you to make you feel guilty about wanting something that really is only natural. It's natural. God didn't create us necessarily to be alone. Can some people live alone? Yeah, but to be honest with you, companionship is natural. And there's different forms of companionship, but it's very natural. So don't let anybody make you feel like it's unnatural to have those desires. And don't let anybody in this toxic world today, where all they hyper focus on is sex and lack of commitment, and, you know, an obsession with money and being selfish and doing you, and da, da, da. Don't let a society like that make you feel bad for actually desiring love, commitment, marriage, a family. Don't allow that. Think for yourself. What is it that you want? Like I said, God didn't intend for us to just be out here living completely for ourselves. You know, it's okay for those who want to live like that, but for those who you feel like that's not for you, you don't have to, you know, accept that. But you got the Queen of Wands here. You got the Queen of Wands here, kind of sideways. This could be a person, so this could be a fire sign, or somebody with heavy fire in their chart, and it's saying no to them. It also could be saying no. This is also what I feel like is a mother figure, because there's a kitten there. It could be a mother figure. It could even be a father figure, as far as my concern, because even though it says queen, when I see queen and kings, I kind of ignore that to some extent, because I like to keep the energy gender neutral, so that no matter if you're a woman or a man watching this, you're not getting caught up in, oh, well, this ain't for me, and they only reading for, I read for everybody. I don't read for just women only. I don't ever ignore the men in the audience, because I know you guys are there. But this could be a mother figure, though, no matter if you're a man or woman, because it could be your own parent. It could be your own parent, like a mother. It could be a father that might be in your ear and telling you this and that and other, and maybe you're being told, no, don't listen to him. It could be even a family member that is a parent that might be all in your ear, and they're telling you, no, don't listen to him. It could be this fire sign that you may be into somebody who has a lot of heavy fire in their chart, where they are a fire sign and you're being told no on them. Or it could be, because this is also boss energy to me, boss energy. This is also fiery, passionate energy. But I don't see it being a no on being ambitious or sociable and things like that. I just kind of feel like, and maybe somebody's considering being a single parent, and maybe you're being told, no, don't settle for that. Maybe because there's more, and maybe that's why that trust is there, and you're being told, hold out, because you could actually have that family with the full dynamic of another parent being present, you know, and maybe somebody's thinking, well, maybe they should just settle for having a child on their own because they don't feel like anything else has worked out before. Okay, but they may desire to have a kid or something. That's just another kind of narrative that I kind of picked up there. But you guys take it for how it resonates for you. And if it doesn't resonate for you, don't worry about it. Okay. What resonates is only for you. And what doesn't, leave it where it is. But I also have another all signs reading for how do they feel about you, and what you still can get some good info from that. And I did that reading only like about a week ago, literally. So check that out. I have all kind of readings on my channel, and a lot of my readings are I try to do them to be timeless, because spiritual energy, there is no time in the spiritual realm. And so whenever you come across a reading, that's when it may resonate for you, actually, not when the actual reader did it. Because I've come across all kind of readings that they resonate years later, you know. So you have the Nine of Wands. That's telling you to be prepared. Be prepared, meaning also be protective of yourself and your energy. You're also being told don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. You have the Queen of Wands there. So wow, she's there again. She's there again. So there's a fire sign that you guys are aware of, or this is pointing out that you may be needing to have confident, warm, intelligent energy. Can you guys hold on a second? Okay. Back to the reading. Anyway, you're being told to stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and your creativity. But the Queen of Wands is confident. You're a confident person, whether you're a man or woman. It's warm energy, it's intelligent energy, and it's graceful energy. But it very well could be somebody who's a fire sign or have heavy fire in their chart that is influencing your energy or your reading here in some form. And maybe this is the person that's around you that you could be having, that you could be struggling to let go of or something. But or it could be your energy, you know. But you also have the Hermit card, so you're being told to go be to yourself. It's okay to take some time yourself and be on your own, and to spend time in meditation and self-discovery. Focus on, at this point, you. It's okay at this point to focus on you and figuring out what you really want and how you really feel about things. You have sensitivity. So you're becoming increasingly sensitive. So therefore you need to avoid harsh relationships, and you need to avoid harsh environments and avoid harsh situations and chemicals as well. You're the Mother Mary card. So expect a miracle. You know, I do believe somebody in this group wants to have a family, especially a child, and you may think you have to do this on your own, or that it's not going to be possible or something or whatever, or to have a family unit. But it says have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. You also have the Inner Wisdom card, okay, and what you're being told, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom. That's the second time you're being told to trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Final advice cards here. You're told you are safe. You're also being told to drop it. So you're being told to drop it. Either the baggage or the situation or the person or the relationship. But this is definitely about baggage for sure that you're being told to drop. So if you're not with anybody or anything right now, then you have a lot of baggage to drop, like emotional things that you hold on to from the past, damage, bad experiences that you need to let go of, because it's going to weigh you down. It's not going to allow you to rise. You see that air balloon right there? This one can't rise like this one is until it starts doing what this one has to do what this one's doing. She's dropping the baggage so that her air balloon can rise. He has to release and let go of that baggage in order for his air balloon to rise and fly above the clouds and things. And this says, say, I'm sorry. Some of you may need to apologize to someone. Somebody might need to apologize to you. Or you just may need to confess how you feel. Some of you may need to just be honest with yourself and be honest with others. Okay? About how you feel or how you are or what you believe. Okay? So that's the end of the Capricorn reading. And I'm going to move on to the Aquarius reading. But you guys, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And you can even hit the dislike button if you don't like the reading. But I want to know how you guys feel about the readings. I want to know that you guys are there and that you're not only watching, but that you have some opinions about the work I'm doing here. And comment. Let me know if the reading resonates or not and how it resonates. Or you can just say hi or something if you want. But do say something, though. It's very much so appreciated. I probably should have did this for the other readings, but I'm going to do this again. All right. Aquarius read. Okay. What's going on in Aquarius's love life? Please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I appreciate the interaction. It lets me know that you're actually there as an audience. And if you appreciate the reading or not, even if you don't like the reading, you can hit the dislike button. And you can tell me if the reading resonates or not. That helps me to know how I'm doing. And also, you can tell me how the reading resonates if you want to share. Because I read all the comments. I really do. And I even respond. So feel free to hit the like button or the dislike button if you want. And comment. And it helps my channel out also, by the way. Share the video if you want, but it matters to me. Thank you. All right, so for Aquarius, final shuffles here. What is going on? And this might be it. Oh, Six of Swords. Six of Swords. You guys are casting your net. Because this is a different Six of Swords here. This one is, they're casting a net. They're casting a net. And they're casting a net to catch what are perceived to be fish. And you know what they say, there's plenty of fish in the sea. So somebody here in this group of Aquarius, you're trying to, you know, put yourself out there so you can get you some options in your love life. Okay. You're trying to make some dreams and wishes come true also. Some of you, because not all of you, some of you may also, because the Six of Swords can also be seen as a card of, you know, taking a vacation or a trip or a honeymoon. So for some, it can be resonating in a way that it's about moving forward through the rocky, tough times. You know, it's seeing things smooth out. So even though things are still a bit rocky, you're still pressing forward through the adversity to see things smooth out in your love life or in your relationship if you have a relationship. Okay, if you've been having any difficulty in meeting others, you're going to see that change. So you're going to be able to cast your net and catch you some options, you know. Let's see what other energy is here. Intuition in reverse. So you guys are not quite clear on where to really go to cast your net, where to go to meet people, where's the best times to meet people. You guys are, you're not able to trust and follow your heart. And it may be because, like I said, the difficulties that you're still traversing through, because you're not out of the clear yet. You're not in the clear 100% yet, meaning you're not completely past the difficulties and the complexities that you may be experiencing yet. You're still going through it, but you're progressing though, meaning you're overcoming the adversity, and it takes a little bit of time, but you're getting there slowly but surely. And even for those of you who you're trying to, you know, get somewhere where you can enjoy yourself and take it easy and finally start to enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, or enjoy your love life, or maybe you want to take a trip with somebody, you know, a romantic trip or a honeymoon with someone, you know, even a cruise possibly. But you know, that's some of you. Others of you, you're just trying to get through whatever it is you're trying to get through the best you can, and you're seeing some progression, but you're not fully there yet. Okay, whether you're single or in a relationship. But let's see what else is here. Ooh, vanity card. So like I said, some of you, you really are trying to get out there and get on that social scene, okay? Because you really are trying to attract somebody. You really are trying to, you know, make your way towards getting some options and some dates and whatnot. And you could be dressing up and making sure you look good and look your best, and, you know, hitting up some bars or some wine tasting events or something, or going to some, you know, charity fundraiser events where you get to dress up and have dinner and meet others or something. Anything. It could be anything. Dinner parties. For some of you right now, you're just focusing on looking your best so you can put yourself out there to make yourself appear to be the best catch you possibly could appear to be, because you intend to catch somebody. And it's like you're leveling up to some extent, and you're boosting your confidence, and you're doing so through, you know, you might be getting your hair done, or your hair cut, or getting your nails done, or putting on some jewelry or something, or dressing up real nice, you know. And take it how it resonates between you being a man or a woman. But, you know, you could be literally like, you know, trying to get a better looking car, or stepping out in a nicer car or something. You know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to look like you catch the year. You know, with that vanity card there. Because you intend to be the prize. All right? You may even be aware that you're the prize. But let's see what's coming up for Aquariuses. But be careful to not be completely misguided about what it takes for you to be of your most appeal. But I feel like some of you, you really aiming to put on a show for a lot of other people, because you really are trying to be the center of attention. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes that's the energy you're rolling with, you know. I think that's generally normal. But what's coming up? What's coming up for Aquarius in their love life? Being that this is the current energy, what's coming up. And there it is. Woo. 2 of coins in reverse. And 7 of swords sideways. Why do I feel like somebody's trying to show somebody up? Because somebody is suspected of being dishonest, or being a cheater or a liar. And therefore they kind of feel like they want to get out there and get them some options too, and perhaps find a better option, because they want to get out of being juggled by whoever else is that may have been dishonest or cheating with them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's deciding to stop juggling, or to stop being juggled. I don't know if you're the one who's been doing the juggling and you decide to stop that, or if you decide to get out of a situation in which you were being juggled, and you decided, you know, you're gonna show somebody up who was not honest or forthcoming with you. Okay. Where's my water? It's also possible that somebody here may give up having too many things going on at once, and all this juggling, things that kept them busy, because it could have been in the way of allowing them to have a relationship and have love, and somebody could have possibly got cheated on because they were just too busy. But this is choosing to put your full focus into, yeah. It's possible that somebody also, you may catch somebody being dishonest or sneaky, and therefore you let go of some options. So that's the other thing I'm saying. It's possible that you may not trust somebody, and you may feel like somebody is sneaky, and therefore you release some options. You release them because you don't see them as trustworthy or something. This is definitely one of those reads where I definitely want to hear from y'all. This says you're ready. It's also possible, you know, that because somebody here doesn't want to appear to be like a player, they could give up juggling options. But anyway, it says you're ready. Something is going to happen a year from now, and I'm going to clarify that, what that is that will be happening a year from now. And it says meditation brings you answers. Ooh. Oh, my neck. What's that? Okay. I don't even think that makes sense. I didn't get to shuffle. Yo, these cards won't let me shuffle. They're just falling out. So what I saw was the Emperor in reverse. And this wasn't, I didn't even really get to shuffle for this, but these cards came out because somebody has something to say on the spiritual end. I saw the Emperor in reverse, which is, to me, a loss of control or a lack of control. And usually somebody who's power tripping. But you got this Four of Cups here. Now, the Emperor is not being wise also, by the way. The Emperor is not being wise. But you got the Four of Cups here in reverse, in which this is choosing to have appreciation for whatever opportunities come one's way and to not be so restless or bored. Interesting enough, I thought I saw a 10 of Cups or a 10 of coins come up before, and here it is, possibly present itself again. I saw a 10 of something, but it definitely was cups or coins for sure. I knew that much. And to me, that's signifying that as somebody realizes that they were being foolish and not being, and they were being self-serving and, you know, controlling and manipulative and, you know, not being forthcoming and stuff like that, and even trying to control the way things go, somebody here realizes that they need to come out of a certain kind of energy that has kept them from appreciating the opportunities and the options that they did have come their way, and they're deciding they're going to take those opportunities and those options and start appreciating them, because potentially what they realize they're going to gain is family, love, commitment, and family, and even prosperity, you know what I'm saying, inheritance or whatever. Now, I want to, like I said, clarify truly what that is a year from now that will happen. And maybe that's what actually will happen a year from now, is somebody will come out of that that ugly energy of, you know, trying to be something. Because I'm gonna tell you something, I kind of have this warning here for Aquarius, that please don't try to be something that you're not, just to one up somebody else who you felt did wrong by you, because it could slow your progress and cause you delays in you actually gaining what it is that you truly want. And thus, that's why it'll be a year from now that you gain what it is that you want, because you're kind of you're a bit misguided, and that's very clear that you're misguided because you have the intuition card in reverse. And it's not to be of any offense or anything like that. This does resonate for somebody in this particular way. It may not resonate for all of you the same way, but somebody out there is going about their love life in a very superficial way because they feel vindicated to do so. And this could cause you delays in gaining what you truly want, because you need to be true to yourself and very forthcoming and not put on airs or anything, and not be out here trying to artificially live your best life just to, you know, get over what somebody else did to you or may have not have done to you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That resonates for somebody. It may not resonate for everybody, but that was meant for somebody. Now, what is this a year from now for Aquarius? Okay. So, as I thought, a year from now, whatever this is that you feel would be fulfilling to you may not be fulfilling to you. And you may realize this a year from now. If you truly desire to have it all, love, relationships, marriage, or whatever, commitment, you know, success or whatever area of your life, you need to get your mind in a better place. And it doesn't belong where a lot of times these movies always tell you it needs to be. Because a lot of times these movies encourage people, yeah, get back out there. You know, your girls and your boys will tell you, yeah, get back out there and do you. You know, such and such, you know, treated you this way or that way. And, you know, it could be perceived some kind of way or whatever. But whatever you went through, whether it was perceived to be wrong or it actually was, whether you perceived you were done wrong or you actually were done wrong, the right way to go about it is just to be true to yourself. Okay? Be true to yourself, but also see things for the way they really are, and then go from there. And make sure you're not doing something out of spite or desire for vindication, or because you're restless and bored and you have these ideas about you want something better, when you may have options available to you already that are good options, but if you overlook them due to telling yourself this narrative that this and that isn't right, you may very well miss out on your blessing and then delay you getting your blessing. You could get a blessing, but you could delay it. You know what I'm saying? By not choosing to do the right thing or do what's wise. Okay. Because I still saw that Emperor in reverse, and that Emperor is someone who's not being wise, and they're choosing to live for themselves in a selfish way. They're not choosing to do what actually is wise, and they're being vain and things like that. Be careful of that, because you also have the vanity card there, putting on a show and stuff. But how it resonates for you, take it how it resonates. This could be somebody else doing all this. It doesn't necessarily have to be you, or it could be you guys. But you got the Lovers card. And you're being told from that, intimate relationships are possible. Carefully weigh your decisions. We just talked about that. And protect your health. Protect your health. So if you're out there trying to give yourself all these options, please make sure you protect your health. Wrap it up. Make them wear it. If you're the woman and if you're a guy, wrap it up. And be wise about being out there like that too much. I'm not saying that you guys are going to be out there a lot, but be careful. You know, why do I feel like somebody wants to go on a cruise and just be living it up, but or anything, taking a trip somewhere and trying to live it up? Be careful about that. But be wise, okay? Because I just spoke on that. Some of you really do have a choice to make, and it could be between the new or the old, whether it's an old mindset versus a new mindset, or an old person versus a new person. I'm not saying old like an age, but a past person versus a new person. But you got the Knight of Air. That's an energy of wanting to rush in or something like that, but it's telling you to take your time, though. Beware of wanting to rush into anything when you see that card for advice. It's telling you take your time to carefully review your options. There's events that are going to occur at a fast pace, even, and seek out creative solutions. You have the Dreamers card. That's literally a card of being willing to step out and take a chance and take a risk. So you're being told to take a leap of faith, follow your dreams, and unexpected opportunities are bound. You have don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. Past life. The situation involves your past life memories or somebody from your past. You have a bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Final spiritual advice cards here. You guys, please hit the like button also, and comment and let me know how this reading resonates for you, or if it resonates at all, or you could just say hi. I really appreciate that, and it lets me know that you guys are there watching, and it also helps my channel for you guys to like and comment and whatnot. Okay. Starting to get sleepy. I didn't think I would get sleepy, but here we go. You have say no. So somebody may try to offer you something or propose something to you, and for some reason you're being told to say no. Okay. You guys may know what that's about. You have share your gifts. And I'm looking at, these are a couple of friends here. They're sitting there and they're enjoying dinner or lunch together. You also have just laugh. Things will pop up, and sometimes they'll catch you off guard and might even scare you a little bit, but you know, have a little lighthearted humor, because this is a Jack in the Box. You know what I'm saying? And if you know anything about Jack in the Box, you spin it, you know, you crank the thing or whatever like that, and then randomly, bam, this clown pops out. And some of y'all, this may actually happen, you know what I'm saying, where some clown pops up back in your life unexpectedly. And y'all gonna just need to have a sense of humor about it. That's like literally, though, the third time that you guys have had indications that somebody gonna pop back up. And you know what? If they do, there's no need for you to put on a show for them or the front or anything like that. Just have a sense of humor. Don't let it get to you. Don't let them upset you. Don't even feel like you have to pose or pretend for them in any form, because I kind of have a feeling that's also what that vanity is about, and putting on a show and trying to make sure you look your best. And a lot of times people do that in today's time on social media. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that as much as in person anymore, unless it's somebody in the workplace or something. So, all right. Hope you got something out of that reading. I'm going to move on to the final reading for Pisces. And I'm may do a collective one at the end. It just depends on how I feel, because I feel like I could take a nap. Straight up. Definitely feel like I could take a nap. My voice getting all low. My eyes getting dim. Okay. Pisces. 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 Pisces, love life. What's here? Interesting enough, 8 of Rods. This is things taking off quickly. So some really quick, swift communication coming in or coming through, or something comes in really quickly or swiftly for Pisces. For some of you, it's literally taking a trip though. So some of y'all could be going to take a trip with somebody that you're dealing with or into or like or involved with or committed to. Or you could be going on a singles trip in order to put yourselves back out there. If it's not that, then like I said, for some of you, it's going to be some really quick or swift communication comes in real quick, like almost the point that you didn't anticipate it. Priorities. You guys are not clear on what your priorities are or should be right now. You have responsibilities to tend to, for some of you it's work. For others of you, it could be, family or other things going on. Nonetheless, if, you're able to keep up and manage some things, other things you're not. Some things are getting neglected over others. Nonetheless, you're continuing to try to persevere, even though you don't feel confident. You don't feel as confident. There may be somebody, a friend or a family member or somebody though, trying to, help uplift you. They may even be trying to tell you, hey, that may be where the communication is coming from, It could also be, you may have a family member or friend that convinces you, hey, if you're not feeling so great about whatever disappointments you're experiencing in your love life, or not, able to figure things out in your life or whatever, hey, let's take this trip. Or they're at least encouraging you to press forward and to persevere. But either way, girl, let's see what's coming up for you guys. What's coming up for Pisces? Strength card sideways. So you guys are going to try to do your best here to hang in there. You're definitely going to struggle with having the energy or the strength or the courage or the will to press forward against the odds here. But you're going to have some good days, and then you're going to have some not so ideal or great days. And don't be discouraged by this. When you're going through something, it really does take time to recover from it. It really does take time to work through it. It really does take time to overcome it, and all you can do is do the best you can and put your best foot forward. As long as you continue to persevere, you will, get somewhere. You could be very well, like I said, you're not sure of where you're going. You could be unsure where your love life is going and feeling discouraged, and feeling like you don't know what direction to go, or, if this or that makes sense, or, if you can even manage a love life right now, because you have so much to do and so much going on with responsibilities and work and whatever. But don't give up. There'll be days that you will feel like you want to, but there'll be days where you feel like you can accomplish anything and achieve anything. Don't lose your discipline either. There are going to be some days you're not going to want to put in the work, but the same way people understand that they have to put in work to have a successful love life. It's the same, you know, and I mean, the same way people know that they have to put in work to have a successful career life, right? It's the same thing with love. You know, you have to put your efforts in with love as well. You know, you either matters to you or it doesn't. And if you don't prioritize your love life the same way you do getting your coins, then, you know, how else is it going to work out if you're always throwing it on the back burner because of other things? So your spiritual vices here. In the near future, there's something possible. I'm going to clarify that. You also have, something within the next few months. And maybe this is opportunity for meeting somebody you love. And then something is unlikely. Why do I have all these cards? I have to clarify. You know what? And it would be a Pisces read. It really would be a Pisces read that I have to clarify all this stuff, because Pisces energy is one of, I don't want to say one of confusion, but when a Pisces is not operating in their highest vibrational energy, you guys are all over the place and there's a lot of confusion. And it'll send you back and forth in a tailspin, you know? And, but you gotta pick a direction and go with it. Let's see, in the near future, what's in the near future? What's in the near future? Here it was, I thought we was gonna get through this real quick, and then here y'all go. Here y'all go. What's in the near future? Sometimes the Pisces reads resonate for me, even though I'm not a Pisces. Don't know what that's about because it's not in my birth chart, not far as I can tell. I mean, it might be in, I think it is in my houses, but not my personal planets, not in my other planets either. But yeah, you guys have the World card in reverse. So something is not finished. Something is not complete here. Something is not something's not gonna go to that next level. Okay. And that's a clear sign or indication that if there's somebody you've been talking to or dealing with, that it may not go where you would like it to go. And you know what? That's okay. Don't get discouraged. You know, every connection that you have or every person that you meet, it doesn't mean that it's going to go somewhere. And you have to be okay with understanding that, okay, that's not the right one. You ever hear the saying that rejection is your protection? That if you don't know what direction to go in, or if you don't know who's right for you, when something doesn't go in the direction that you want it to, or it doesn't, you know, pan out the way you hoped it, or that person doesn't meet your expectations or want the same thing that you want, that's clearly you being given a direction and being guided to, okay, this one's not for you. Move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. Meet somebody else, you know, or you could just be patient and wait for somebody else to come along. And do not have too many, you know, allow people to show you who they are. Don't get too like super excited, like, oh my gosh, this is possibly the one. Is it possibly one? Like, just be okay with meeting people and getting to know them and enjoying whatever time you spend with them, and then see where it goes. And they either are the right person for you or they're not. Okay. If you're involved with somebody and things don't pan out the way you want them to, then once again, it wasn't the right situation for you. You know. Now, I'm shuffling for what's coming up within the next few months. I'm gonna throw that World card back in there because I really should. Interesting enough. And here it is. Okay, within the next few months here, you got the Six of Wands. This is potential victory. This is potential victory. And I say potential because it could go either way. You have free will. It all depends on what you do. You could literally win something or win at something or beat out some competition or something. It's a victory card though. It's a victory card. It's a card of, it's usually typically also a card of when you have fought the good fight and the war is over, you have succeeded, you know. And with the Three of Pentacles here, it's you're going to be recognized. You know, you're going to be seen. You're going to be seen for your good qualities and, you know, and your good character and, you know, who you are and whatnot. Depending on what's going on in your love life, if you're already involved with somebody and things have been going good, but you could be wanting things to go that next level, it may not happen right now, but if you give it time, you may actually get things going to that next level, because the Six of Wands can also be an engagement card. Okay. Now I want to see what's unlikely. And you guys, remember, this is a tarot reading. Nothing is set in stone. You get me? Nothing is set in stone. It all depends on your free will, their free will, and where things go. Some things are destiny. Other things are clearly based on your free will and what you choose and decide to do. So just because something is predicted now doesn't mean that it can't change based off of you making different choices or somebody else choosing to make different choices. Okay? But y'all come back and let me know how these readings resonate, or if it resonates already. But what's unlikely here? I want to know what's unlikely, because you have that unlikely card, and I like to clarify cards that are very much not saying a whole lot. Okay, so Knight of Cups and King of Cups. So it's very unlikely that whoever this is you're dealing with, and there's two ways I can look at this, that either whoever this is you're dealing with, if they're more on the immature side, meaning they're not really ready for a real true commitment, don't expect them to all of a sudden become the person who's mature and ready for a commitment, because they may it says it's unlikely. The other thing that to look at here is, and by the way, you guys, you may not get what you want from the current person, but if you move on, you may get what you want with the next person. And that's also something I kind of got here between in the near future, with things not going to the next level, and then within the next few months you getting victory, and possibly, like I said, sometimes that Six of Wands is engagement. Okay, it could very well be that there's somebody else that you haven't been paying attention to that's been paying attention to you, and you may have been overlooking that person. And that could also be why you got that priorities card sideways, because you could have very well been overlooking somebody all this time who definitely sees your value. And with seeing that Three of Pentacles pop up after that Six of Wands within the next few months, that's somebody recognizing you and seeing your worth and your value. You know what I'm saying? Could it be the same person that you're already with? It's possible, but why do I feel like it's somebody else? Or maybe there's a delay in them recognizing your value before they decide to take things to the next level. It's so many different ways to look at this. But what's also unlikely here, though, is that you may get an offer from a King of Cups, which would be a water sign, you know, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone with those signs heavy in their birth chart, or someone who is emotionally mature and open and ready to love and commitment. So I don't want to believe that's it, but you guys will find out. It's possible that, like I said, it's one person in particular who maybe is the King of Cups, and you think this is the person, you know, that you want, and you're hoping this is the person that's going to offer you what you want, but they may not be that person. Okay, it may be through somebody else that you get what it is that you want, or, you know, this person may not mature the way you want them to, and they may take their time in offering you what it is that you want, but don't expect them to be perfect. Don't expect it, because they're still probably going to be the same person that they were before, minus the fact that they're finally going to decide to give you what it is that you want, because they probably see your worth and they don't want to lose you or let you go. So beware of that as well. Okay, beware of that, and make sure you understand that for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, because some people are so caught up on, they want love and commitment so bad, but and especially marriage for some, but it's like, is it what you truly going to want if that person is still not going to be very mature, or that person's still not going to be exactly the right person for you? You know, some people get caught up on, they want something so bad, they don't care who it comes from, or they could know that person's not mature enough, but they still want to press the issue with them. People have to be really careful about that. I am going to end this because it's too long already. Peace and love. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I want to know how you guys feel about these readings, and if they resonate for you or not, and how you guys are out there doing. You can say hi. You can hit the like button. You can hit the dislike button. You can share the reading. But I appreciate it when you guys do so. Peace and love and light.